Let us drain our cups to these three strong bastards! When you look at the dragons, what do you see?
When dragons flew to war, everything burned. I do not wish to rule over a kingdom of ash and bone.
Aegon Targaryen sits the Iron Throne.
I was given the Conqueror's name, so I shall wear his armor to war.
The war will be fought, and many will die, and the victor will eventually ascend the throne. Men would sooner put the realm to the torch than see a woman ascend the Iron Throne.
The dragons dance, and men are like dust under their feet.
Dreams didn't make us kings. Dragons did.
Dracarys!
Welcome back. My name is Kit.
I'm Andy. And I'm Steve.
And this is Streaming Things, streaming House of the Dragon, this time episode 2 of season 3. We don't know the name.
We don't know.
Yet. Not yet.
We were so wrong on our guess of the Battle of the Gullet being the title of the previous one.
What was the title of the last one?
Salton Sea, Fire and Blood.
Yeah.
It should have just been the Gullet.
Yeah.
Not even Battle. It should have said the Gullet. Salton Sea, Fire and Blood's dumb. Just gonna throw it out there.
Yeah, 2 house words, throw them out there at the same time.
It sounds like I'm being petty because I was wrong about what the episode would be called. I'm not. I just disagree. That's all.
It's a little clunky of a title, I think.
McClunky.
I feel like it's going to be some kind of Iron Throne type thing. You know what I mean? You can't call it the Iron Throne. That's the season,
The
or
Realm's
series finale.
Delight. Maybe that's what it'll be called.
Oh, that'd be good.
That's a good title. Has that not been used?
I don't know. It probably has
this show.
been. Let me double check. It probably has been used.
We're gonna predict we're doing that.
I like this prediction.
It's kind of a lame segment because anyone listening is just like read it and moved on and they're like, okay. We're gonna do our best. So if you never listened to the show before, we're huge fans of the whole franchise, Game of Thrones. In fact, we covered all of Game of Thrones over on the Patreon. So if you like what we do here, I really think you'll love that because that's, we've seen that show many, many times. That's over at patreon.com/streaming things. All 8 seasons are already up and recorded over there, 1 episode at a time, a couple hours on each episode. It's a hoot and holler. We're also in the middle of covering Breaking Bad. So we're in the middle of season 3 on that show. Tons of bonus content over there. But this episode, what we're going to do, we're going to talk about our overall thoughts on episode 2. You should be listening to this at the very earliest, right after you finished watching it this evening as we record. And then we'll go through a scene-by-scene, play-by-play recap of what happened, kind of break it down. And at the end, we have all kinds of segments like our Valyrian Steels, our top 3 favorite moments of the episode. We'll talk about dragon eggs, any kind of lore, tids and bits, book references, differences from the book, things like that. And then our Mummer's Dragon will be nominated, our favorite performance of the episode. At the very end, there will be an extra spoiler bumper for people who have read Fire and Blood and want to talk about, ooh, they're doing this different, or this, I think this is going to happen later, that kind of stuff. That's called Westerospection.
Yeah.
So extra spoiler bumper. Don't worry, but there's some extra book spoilers here at the end of this episode.
But until then, you're free to watch and enjoy.
That's right. And email the show at any time, streamingthingspod@gmail.com. If you want to join the conversation, we'll do a big mailbag episode, I'm sure, at the end of the season, but we might bring up your emails from time to time.
Or if you just want to say what up.
Yeah. What up?
What up?
What up?
Any kind of unsolicited pics, anything like that. Also game.
Let me see that dick.
We got to clock in, though, here at the small council of streaming things. Boop.
We clocked in. The balls have been set. They're in our court now.
If I'm a little weird today for people that have heard the show before, sorry. I was up all night vomiting. Sounded like I was doing something cool. I wasn't.
Unless you're really into vomiting.
In which case, super
Somebody out there was like, oh.
He's like, yeah, vom. Hell
jealous.
yeah. All about that vom.
But I couldn't cancel my Hot D coverage. Couldn't do it.
You're committed. You're a real one.
I am
a streaming things
real
legend.
A real one. I did reread Fire and Blood. Watched the episode only once, unfortunately. Very upset about that. But I did all my work. So I'm excited about this. I've got some theories. In fact, I wanted to text you guys because my theory is like definitely true after watching episode 2. And I'm upset that I didn't
say it last episode.
Stake my claim before it. Yeah. I was going to text you guys. I didn't really realize it until I was making those TikToks. And I was like, I know exactly what they're doing with this particular character. And gosh darn it, I know it to be true now. And I didn't say it soon enough. So excited to talk about that. We'll probably have to do that in Westerospection But I'm curious to hear what you guys thought of this follow-up episode. The internet was mostly really kind to Salt and Sea, Fire and Blood, right? People really loved it, as we thought they would. And we're hearing episodes
rumors.
3 and 4 are the best of the series so far, which is very curious.
Because they've only released the first 4, right?
Yeah, critics saw the first 4.
Yeah. Okay.
That is titillating.
It is titillating. So with that in mind, what did you think of episode 2, Andy?
Off rip, I want to say that I think that Emma Darcy should submit this as their like proof is in the pudding for the Emmys, right?
Yes.
Like, they
yes.
fucking crushed this episode. I think
Emma Darcy's
that
amazing.
their performance as Rhaenyra crying is the most realistic, heart-wrenching crying I think I've ever seen put to film. Maybe the only other thing that comes close I think of is like Moulin Rouge at the end when dudes just fucking scream crying. It's so good. Ewan McGregor, great actor. But yeah, Emma Darcy fucking crushed it. Powerhouse episode. That reaction to Jace, but then also like the throne scene with Otto and just snot dripping, crying, nervous, scared, angry, fucking all the emotions at once. So good. Such a good performance. I think this episode as a whole was incredible. There were a couple of scenes where I was like, this is playing out oddly. I'm thinking specifically of Aemond showing up at Harrenhal and the interesting way in which he takes out Simon and Sons.
Simon and Sons. I love that moving company, Simon and Sons.
Yeah.
They're great.
That's kind of how it happens in the books.
They make a good burger. He's just like, hey, I'm about to kill you right now. And he's like, you are? He's like, yeah, totally. And does. He takes the knife. He's like, I think, Al. But then realizes after the fact, like, uh-oh.
Well, in the book, it just says that he comes in and he blames Simon Strong for yielding the castle too quickly to Daemon, calls him a traitor. And Simon's like, nuh-uh, my nephew is master of whisperers. And
How can I be the traitor?
We're so loyal. And so he's like, pick up a sword. And in the book, the guy does, but he's like 70. So it just says, didn't take very long. And then like he one at a time makes every strong fight him, but none of them are fighters. So he's just being a dick. And that's kind of how that scene plays out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just the stab in the back. He's like, what'd you do that for? It played out strangely for me is all.
It's a little derpy that he kills like 30 people and then lets like Goober McDoober stab him in the back.
The assistant manager comes
But I guess it's like he's so arrogant and so doesn't see him as a threat that it's like, hey.
Yeah.
And I think the reaction at first is like pissant.
Yeah.
And then eventually it's like,
me?
oh, that was a kidney. Oh, that was a kidney.
He got the kidney. He got the kidney. I think the liver.
It's in the bone.
I don't know what a kidney is, but it feels important now.
It's in there.
That played out funny. I thought that the Aegon and Larys sequence wherein they get accosted by the Triarchy also played out funny because it played out as if they were detached from the scene and they're just like commenting on it. Like I thought it was hysterical when Larys is like, I wouldn't be surprised if, oh, nope, take it back. I am surprised. That was very funny.
Yeah, that guy's Matthew Needham's. Is it Matthew?
I think so, yeah. Matthew Needham.
Crushing it.
The nonchalance of tackling that dude and stabbing him 50 times with an arrowhead is wild.
And I love Tom Clancarney's choice when he does that, when he starts stabbing him, he's like starts screaming in pain because that dude's in a ton of pain. And so I like that little bit. It was like, ow!
Oh, yeah. You guys ever been burned?
Quit it.
Yeah,
it
sucks.
hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts really bad.
Did you hear what happened to his dick?
Forgot about that.
I forgot about the dick, to be honest with you.
I think that they teased us with the Winter Wolves and the Rivermen. That fish feed song was fucking dope, but they had to have been rehearsing that for weeks, man. Because like everybody had a part to play, and they all hit their mark, hit their lines. You know, it was.
You mean
great.
the actors, or
No, I think the people in universe, like Daemon had a line, and Roddy had a line, and then Oscar had a line, and like. They had rehearsed this thing, and it was a banger song.
Damon's like, we should take this on tour.
Dude, for sure.
I just took it like it was a really popular Riverland song, you know?
Like,
Oh,
yes, but
they're
they're talking
singing
about
about
we
fish
drown
feed.
the greens.
They're talking about the
Sure,
lakeshore.
you know?
Yeah, they've been singing it a lot. I took it like
they finish, they sit around, they're like, one more time.
if I'm
Can we get a little treble back in the back
Wait,
there?
wait, here, hang on. In the second verse, I'm gonna come in.
if I'm at a party with strangers and somebody starts busting out Wonderwall, we need no rehearsal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna crush it with my new strange friends.
But I think they just wrote that song. Like, because, and this is another thing, like the fan in me, the book reader, I was like, oh man, we're not going to get to see the fish feed battle. That battle sounded so cool. I would love to see it. But then they sing this song and I'm like, that's banger though. I'm okay. Like if I couldn't see the battle, at least I was a part of the end game of them workshopping this song where they're like, we want a battle. You know what we should do next? Write a hit song about ourselves. All we need is a great hook. Roddy, do you know one?
It didn't even occur to me that they were skipping the fish feed battle because that's
yeah.
Yeah, because so they're singing
because the
fish.
book describes that as the bloodiest, biggest land battle of the entire war.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's why I was a little disappointed because they're singing fish feed. So in my mind, I'm like,
I thought it was an Easter egg for the fish feed battle that was coming.
But then Simon shows up and he's like, I brought you wine for your victories at the Red Fork and the Lakeshore.
Oh, that's
and
right,
The
the Lakeshore battle.
is the fish feed battle.
I didn't even catch the Lakeshore reference.
And so I was like, oh,
That is a
man.
bummer.
But I mean, it's a bummer, but at least we got a good song out of it.
I want a song for every battle. Everyone. What's the Gullet song gonna be? You know what I mean?
Glug, glug, glug. Fighting in the tub.
Splish, splash, digging.
I look really cool in my mullet, flying on my dragon down
But yeah.
to the gullet.
I think that also the last like 20 minutes of this episode was just unreal. It's so fucking good. A little silly that, and they did it twice, where Daemon and Aemon both in taking these castles just solo it. You know, they're like, nah, don't need an army. I'm gonna walk through.
I think that's
by my lonesome.
That's kind of a cool parallel between those
Totally.
two characters, though, because Aemon has always been Daemon with the D at the end, and also that's kind of his hero.
He's always
Yeah.
cosplaying as
Yeah.
Daemon.
Yeah, totally. I think I could have done without the attempted rape scene.
1,000%.
That
yes.
was very uncomfortable.
Very strange to have-
unnecessary.
Jasper Wilde try to rape her,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then Orwell comes in, all fucking
Sir.
stop raping, sir.
Yeah.
I
I'm just
also
glad he did. I would have been even more mad if like it
To completion,
continued.
yeah,
Yeah.
that would have
Glad
been
someone
horrible.
stopped it.
I was horrendously uncomfortable, which I should be,
of course.
but also like it's one of those. Why are we depicting this?
Yeah.
like what does this add?
Yeah.
That's
That's one of my biggest complaints about the show, the episode as well, is that scene. Because like you said, I don't know exactly what it adds. It seems really out of left field for Jasper's character that we know. We don't really have a lot to know about him, but he's the master of laws. He's called Iron Rod because he's like so rigid in his beliefs of morality and what laws are. That's why he's the master of laws. And so for him to be like, you little spider, why don't you come plead with me? And it's like, the fuck is this? Like, I guess they're trying to show the Greens are at each other's throats and they're turning on each other when
they could have just had him
pressure's on.
try to kill her.
But you don't, yeah, exactly. You don't need to do this. Like, this was a really strange choice, and I really don't agree with it at all.
Like I could see the escalation into the Homer Simpson choking. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
sure.
that would have been
Oh,
effective.
Orwell, glad you're here. Arrest her. I was trying to kill her because she's betrayed us. And
Right.
It's like, and then you can have the same thing. So,
Agreed.
yeah, to make it.
His death was dope. But yeah, didn't need that. I also just want to lastly say that this was such a quotable episode. People are dropping bangers left and right, particularly Daemon. I wrote down that I was unaware her grace the queen required of you in this moment or any other your thoughts. And I'm like, that's fucking Shakespeare, man. It's good shit. So yeah, great episode.
Who the fuck is Jimmy? Is basically what he said.
Who the fuck is Ulf the Salt?
Hey,
Hey,
and the way he delivers his lines, man, just what are you doing here? It's so good.
Matt Smith is amazing.
He's so good.
Mr. Steve, what did you think of this episode?
For me,
Aside from the assault.
I think this episode is a step down from last week's. I actually, there are things I love about the episode, but I found a lot of things that I was not particularly a fan of. I didn't appreciate the choice, or I thought they had missed opportunities left and right. So first off, I want to focus on what I did think was positive. We touched on them earlier. Emma Darcy, incredible. The opening scene with them is so fucking good. I've watched that scene 3 times, and I've cried all 3 times. Like I thought, oh, maybe on the third one it won't get me as hard. No, just buckets of tears coming down my face every time. They're so incredible in that scene. And then I think up until the stuff at King's Landing starts popping off is when a lot of stuff happens that I'm not super huge fans of. Like we talked about the Jasper Wilde scene. Don't understand why it was in that context. Seems very out of left field for the character. Feels very unnecessary. I was trying in my head to figure out like, why did they make this choice? I touched on like, maybe it's because they're trying to show the Greens are at each other's throats. Maybe it's like a really fucked up and bleak Easter egg to the book because Mushroom says, oh, Ironrod actually got his nickname because of his dick and he has 29 children with 4 wives. And I'm like, so maybe they're like, see, he is kind of like the sexual creature. And I'm like, but that I still don't need that. Why do we need that? Why do we care? We haven't spent that much time with Jasper Wilde. Why are we doing this? It seems very odd, and I was not a fan of it at all. The choice of having Otto Hightower just have been in the King's Landing cells this whole time is fine. Because I know last season he just disappears, I think in episode 2 of season 2. And he was just going to go to the Reach, and then in the season finale of season 2, he's in a dungeon. We're like, ooh, what happened to him? Who took him? This is really intriguing. And in the book, I know he never leaves. And so the idea of him just being in King's Landing for this big moment in the story where Rhaenyra takes the throne, like, yeah, I would have expected that anyway. So I feel like this is sort of a victim of the truncated season 2 and a shorter season 3, I guess, because like, I don't hate the story beat of Otto being in the cell and Larys leaving him there as like this sort of like parting gift for Daemon. I don't hate that. However, I would have I really thought this would have landed better if we knew he was down there before. We could have had a great scene with Matthew Needham and Rhys Ifans in the cell talking about, their motivations. I think that would have been a great scene to see that, because we would have known he's down there. We could have been like, oh, here he comes. But also, it just feels so thrown. Oh, the clubfoot put him down there. Like, okay. Like, it just seemed very thrown together. And it sort of hurt that moment for me that Otto came out and was there. It was just, that was a shame. Like, it reminded me, like, you remember in season 1 of Game of Thrones when Ned Stark was arrested for a brief period and Varys would go down and be like, Ned Stark, have I told you about my gash? Like, I would have.
Do you like my outfit?
Do you like my cool little Poppers outfit I put on? I got a hat. How cool would that have been to have the clubfoot go into the cells with a torch and be like, well, like, he's got his little clubfoot and he's like, have I told you about my foot? And he's like, I don't want to look at it, Your Grace. Like, that would have been fun. And I feel like this is a victim of not having a full season last season and this time as well. So that kind of didn't play well with me. I didn't like the sudden reveal of Alice Rivers' motivations. Like, hey, I want Harrenhal. And Daemon's like, no. And then she's like, oh, okay, well, I don't know.
GTFO.
Like, yeah, like part of that was like, why didn't we set that up that she was doing this for Harrenhal earlier? It just seemed, again, out of left field and sudden. Again, maybe if we had more episodes, we could have gotten more time with that character, even though we did spend a lot of time in Harrenhal last season with them. I'm surprised it didn't come up that often. I don't know. That felt rushed and weird. And then there were a couple like direction choices. Like Claire Kilner is the director of this episode. Claire Kilner has directed like 5 or 6 Hot D episodes already. So a seasoned director in the show. But there again, and maybe it's in the script is where the fault lies, but there were a couple moments from like, that moment did not hit nearly as hard as I thought it would. Specifically when Corlys Velaryon gives his name to Adam, and I assume he's also giving it to Alyn. He didn't tell Alyn that, but I assume he's giving it to both of them. But that scene where he's like, I've got nothing to give you. And you kind of see High Tide very small in the distance, so I wouldn't chastise a casual listener, be like, what's he fucking talking about? I got nothing to give you, because his ancestral home has been sacked and theoretically there's nothing left for him to give to his family.
Yeah.
And that moment just seems, it's like all shot in super wide and it doesn't seem very intimate. And Alan's got a blanket on for some reason. So I feel like there's a deleted scene somewhere. They just saved Corlys from the sea, but Alan's like, I'm really cold though. I'll search for you for a long time. He should have put that shit on his head.
Bald people get chilly, Steve.
It's true.
That's true. I mean, I wasn't thinking
hated,
about that.
it's one of my favorite lines from the book.
Yes.
If this be victory, I hope I never see it again. Or whatever it is.
Something like that.
I only saw it once. But I love that line, and I thought the delivery was very, whatever.
Ho-hum.
I just thought of this. I'm going to throw it out to the wind when I always pictured it being this like Shakespearean,
Yeah.
And he's just like, this be victory, dude?
Looking out at the devastation of the Gullet, but really he's looking at a castle that's really far away. And it's like, is that?
And I don't know why they shot it that way. They just have him say it. And it's like, have you taken your meds, Coryls? I thought it was very obvious to have that be like the response to somebody being like, high five, and him chastising them with that comment, which would have come off very like wizened and, like, hey, I don't like doing this stuff. This isn't cool. But since he just offers it of his own accord, it's like, all right, Grandpa, let's get you to bed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. I do you think that scene would have lingered if it lingered for like 30 seconds more? Coryls would have been like, that thing I said about victory. That was pretty dope, right?
Write that down.
That was bars. Baela, write that down. But one last thing I'll say, because I want to give a positivity or a feedback sandwich, so I want to end on something positive. This is the most Daemon's felt in a long time. Like, I loved Matt Smith's Daemon Targaryen in this episode. The way he has been humbled as a character, so he is loyal to Rhaenyra, and he's all about making sure she takes the throne, but he's still little stinker Daemon. Like, I just love the way he's being shitty to Ulf and Hugh, and he's like got this like little competition now with
Love
Mysaria.
triangle, man.
Like, I loved just the way he sort of like was smirking at her. It was like, oh, you dick, how dare you? Like, little touches like that, and then we see him fight. It's super cool. I don't know. It was very good to see Daemon kind of pop off and not, be going through a haunted house. You know what I mean? Not nearly as high on this episode as I was last week, but I'm still into the story for sure, absolutely. But what about you, Kit Lazer?
I really enjoyed this episode. I mean, I had some quibbles, but I always do and always will. There's going to be quibbles, If this be victory, not as many quibbles as it seems like you guys might have, but you mentioned Mysaria. That's one of my I'm narrowing my eyes. I'm very suspicious. You know what I mean? I'm not
I'm
upset or whatever, but it's like, it's a really cool character from the book, but it's a very kind of nebulous, shadowy character by design in the book. Mm-hmm. I mean, all the events are kind of nebulous and shadowy, but her in particular, it's like, we don't know what's really going on there. She's the mistress of whisperers. She's having threesomes with Daemon and Rhaenyra, or maybe that's just Mushroom being a misogynist dick. And you know what I mean? We don't really get a whole lot there, but she's so like demure and she's very capable, but mostly subservient. And I'm not just like the biggest fan. She's obviously trying to stay at the table and protect herself. And she comes from nothing. And, Daemon kind of cast her aside. And I'm just narrowing my eyes. I'm not like alarmed or anything. I'm just like, I want to see more Mysaria.
That line she has when Rhaenyra's leaving and she's like, basically like, remember, dance with the one who brought you.
That's where it got a little.
That line was like, girl, not the time.
It was a little thirsty for me. Yeah.
Call for me.
She should have been more confident. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think that would have been a better play for where she was at. But she's kind of nervous now that Daemon's back in the picture. I had some of the same kind of. I don't agree about. What were you talking about? I can't rebut a lot. Oh, the auto stuff. I can't rebut a lot of the Alice Rivers stuff.
I thought you both called her Allie.
I know.
Well, I had to because
Allie.
It's in my brain now. We're thinking of Black Allie.
Yeah, another character that's in this episode.
Yeah, I have a rebuttal for the Alice Rivers stuff, but only in Westerospection.
Yeah.
But as far as the auto stuff, like I totally get it. I wonder if that scene would have been cool to see a scene with Larys in the dungeon and stuff. But I also think. I doubt that was ever the plan, and I don't think it was the result of the truncated episode so much as like, as a writer, they were like, oh, this will be a reveal. It'll be a cool moment when Daemon he looks through the window and laughs. It really feels like the kind of thing, it could have been a recovery from we had to delete this. But I think it equally could have just been the plan all along to make that a fun moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sure.
Or just schedule for Risa Fons, maybe, you know?
Oh, yeah. I mean, any kind of production things could have been the cause. But, and to your point, there's no real point to it. If you're going to do that, you could have just left him in the show up in his room or something, you know? And it would have had a similar effect.
I'm getting into new hobbies.
I found Viserys's Legos.
Have you heard about Sudoku, Your Grace?
What number is it? Don't make me say it.
Don't make me say it, Your
Yeah,
Grace.
so I know I'm kind of on the fence about that. I don't feel strongly either way, but it didn't strike me. I felt really tickled and happy when I realized it was, and I have Andy's notes because of issues, and I know that Andy did as well. There's a very excited typing when he realizes it's Otto.
Yeah.
So I think it landed for us the way that the writers intended, and I think they wanted you to just feel, oh shit, that's Otto in there. Oh shit, you know?
Yeah.
And the payoff of having Alicent walk in immediately after he was beheaded is like, oh, fuck. That look she gives Rhaenyra, and it's like, I think that was worth the payoff because like any like truce that they had is fucking shattered now.
I tell you one thing before we get into the play-by-play that did bother me that neither of you seemed bothered by. And I'm not even sure that I'm bothered, but I'm just like interested in how I might feel after some time. Emma Darcy is absolutely thunderously incredible, right? Like there's no doubt about that. But the show has gotten criticism over the last 4 or 5 years about the kind of kid gloves that they seem to have put on Rhaenyra. And I've been one of the show's biggest defenders in that regard. Like, oh, maybe she wasn't this ruthless bitch any more than Alicent was. Maybe it was all propaganda. And there was a lot of, I liked the aging Alicent down, making them friends, having them repeatedly try to make terms with one another and avoid all this stuff, but also unwilling to go far enough to really seal the peace deal because they're selfish and scared for their own lives and children. That all kind of like rang true and felt cool to me as an extra kind of tragedy layer. Whereas in the books, Alicent is like a evil Disney stepmother, and Rhaenyra is also pretty power hungry and pretty ruthless at times, right? And a lot of people have been like, well, they're making everyone else decide to do these horrible things and protecting Rhaenyra's protagonist card, and it's so fucking annoying. And, but I've always pushed back on all those criticisms. But it was at this time, because in the book it says that Luke's death destroyed her, but Jace's had a weird resolve strengthening effect on her, right? It's what the book describes. And I expected, honestly, and I'm not sure how I feel, but I think I wanted her to come in and slit that fucking Queensguard's throat. You know what I mean? And just storm out. And you know what I mean? I loved the whole like processing of the grief with Jace. But I was like, oh, bummer when she was like, and what would that serve? But later she does put him to death. And that's like, okay, there we go. We're cooking a little bit.
Yeah.
And then we kind of step back again when it comes to, it's brilliant acting, but I didn't like her hesitation. It's like, oh, well, she's never done a murder before. And I'm like, I mean, I guess. But like, part of me was like, grow up, dude. What'd you think was going to happen? I'm not sure how I feel. I just wanted more resolve.
I see where you're coming from. And Andy, when you said when Alicent shows up and it was like, oh, Alicent's there, I was kind of like, that to me was eye-rolly to me.
Felt contrived?
Yeah, like I feel like I didn't really need that. 'Cause, again, like,
What do you mean?
I don't know, like the whole, I felt like the show was trying to make you feel bad for Otto and for Alicent in that moment, and I just couldn't. I can't. Like when Otto's like, I did the best I could. It's like, shut the fuck up, dude. Like if your father could see you, shut the fuck up, dude. Everything is your fault. Everything is Alicent's fault. This whole thing started because you guys are power hungry. And so to me, it felt like the show was trying to make me feel bad for them in that moment. It's like, well, yeah, of course Otto Hightower is going to be fucking beheaded. He's the biggest traitor of them all. And I understand Alicent would come in and be like, oh my God, that's A, my dad's here. B, my dad's dead. C, Rhaenyra killed my dad. Like I can see where she's upset, but like, I'm not going to be like, oh.
I think they've done a good job of making us feel bad for Alicent. Maybe not Otto, but Otto has been
Alicent
out
was
of
just
the
a little
picture
girl
for so long. Yeah.
Remember
sure,
her-
but like in
remember her
this
being
moment, like if she's like, oh, how dare you, Rhaenyra, kill my traitorous dad. Now I'm going to, I don't know. To me, I'm just kind of like, okay, like I see what they're doing and I don't really care for it.
I don't think you're supposed to feel bad. I'm going to push back slightly on that. I know that based on what you just said, I know you already know what I'm about to say, and you just don't like that either. But I think the whole point of that scene is they had this deal, and she realizes with her dead, beheaded father, right? Oh, this is real. Like, you know what I mean? Like you're being really extra mean about it. And I didn't get out of the city, which was the deal. And like, you got to look cool in front of all your friends. You know what I mean? So there's going to be like a re-betrayal. You know what I mean?
I was supposed to go raise chickens.
Yeah.
With my daughter.
And
I like that idea, that sense of Rhaenyra's gotta play
save face
and play the like, oh, this big strong queen that like, oh, like you were a traitor, how bad. Like I like that idea. I like what you just said there.
She gets tepid water in her cell.
Only one pillow with a low thread count.
Because again, they don't want her to be too mean. So.
Helena, give her a chicken. She's cool.
Still water only, no sparkling.
Yeah.
Okay,
no bubbles.
One sparkling.
But no ice. That shit's gross without ice and no lime. Oh, up top, that's mean, right, Daemon? And he's like, what?
Get her, your grace.
Got her ass. Yeah, I liked the Alicent. It was very like soap opera-y. Like, I was like, oh shit, you know? Because in the book, and I hope this isn't the wrong section. I think it's fine. Alicent's there. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's way different, but Alicent's there, or Otto's there. They got to the same place, and it's like you can't have Alicent and Helena get away, you know? Yeah. So I kind of liked, but they tricked me. I thought she was. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I guess it's more like I was excited for the changes, the potential change, because it was new, and like the fact that Otto and Alicent are just there is like, sure, that's fine. But I saw them attempting to do what I thought was going to be a different take and take them elsewhere or do something new to grow the characters out some more. That ultimately didn't. So it feels like a bait and switch of pull the rug. And and to be fair, I've read the book. So if I didn't read the book, I wouldn't be having these thoughts. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so that's on me for sure.
But you're having the opposite of reaction as most book readers.
I know.
I want it to be different.
Yeah.
I don't think they can. In fact, that's why I think it's so funny when people are like, this is fucking fan fiction. This is fucking trash. Because it's not. It's very similar. It's a very faithful adaptation for the most part. And I do think they're going to end in the exact same spot. And everything that is different will be viewed as something that could have happened and then been misinterpreted by Westerosi historians and written down the way that it was in Fire and Blood. And I think that that's really neat. And so I don't think they can deviate in those big ways that you're talking about. Mm-hmm. I don't think they ever will. In fact, you might be like, well, they omitted other characters. That's true. Mushroom's not here. And you know, Prince Maelor. But it's like, if you ever talk to a casual show watcher, and I don't mean this disparagingly, like you're employed and you got other priorities that I don't have. They don't know what the fuck's going on. Or who's who most of the time as it is. Yeah. So every opportunity they take to take out a character or condense, I'm like, I get it.
Right.
People are actively already confused. You throw another AE name in there or two, people are going to lose their fucking minds.
Daemon has had 3 wives on this show. 2 of them are relatives. So I can see where that's confusing for people. You got to make things simple.
It's very confusing for Terrence Howard.
Titillating, but confusing.
They got us all watching it. Am I right? You guys ready for the play-by-play? Maybe we'll have some other thoughts and like jar some memories and reactions.
Let's do it.
After a brief break to hear from one of our sponsors.
If you're enjoying what you're hearing and want even more from the world of streaming things, head over to patreon.com/streamingthings and support the show. Patrons get a ton of bonus content, including ad-free episodes, exclusive bonus episodes, monthly polls that help decide what we cover next, access to our Discord community, live hangouts, and a whole lot more. We have covered a whole bevy of movies and dived into shows like Game of Thrones, and right now we're exclusively covering Breaking Bad and Firefly on Patreon only. So if you want more streaming things and want to help support the pod directly, join the stream fiends today at patreon.com/streamingthings.
And we're back. Play by play. It opens with that shot below Jace's dead body floating in the water.
That shot of the dragon fire being blown above the water and it illuminates the ocean was a really good shot.
It's a damn beauty, I think.
A beaut.
Yeah. Ulf and Hugh on Vermithor and Silverwing have shown up to the Battle of the Gullet, as was written. to kind of finish up the fighting there, I guess. And Baela takes Jace. I don't know. They didn't show how she pulled that off, but
Yeah.
like, how do we do a dragon water landing? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm so fucking stupid.
Did she just scoop
He's
him?
got little floaties.
I'm so stupid. When I first watched this, there's the shot of Baela riding, and she's got Jace kind of like draped over her lap or whatever, as she's flying. The first time I saw that, I didn't notice Jace. And I was like, she's sitting on that weird. I guess she's just really sad. I watched it a second time.
Oh, you didn't notice the body at any point in the first watch?
wow.
No, not at all. The second time I watched it, I'm like, oh, wow. She's got a cool crossbow hooked to the back of her saddle.
There is a crossbow back there.
And it was the third time I watched it where Erica was like, oh, Jace is on his lap.
Oh,
And
you
I'm
needed
like,
that third
shit.
viewing, dude.
I did.
Holy shit.
I'm
I
not
like paused, like, oh my God, it is him.
I don't think it's your fault.
She's on
if
a
it took
dragon?
3 wa-
No way.
And then we're at Dragonstone. Jace's body is being carried by the dragon keepers.
Yeah. They pass him over like Spider-Man style. They give him his mask back. And
He's
they're
just
like,
a kid.
We won't tell nobody.
No older than my son.
He's just a kid. Sir Laurent comes out, sees the body, and he's like, oh, I'm in so much trouble.
Guys, I'm going to throw this idea out there. She's still locked in her room.
But did we win?
I know that's very important. If we also lost, I'm so fucked. It's like I could maybe sandwich this bad news with some good news. The battle? Oh yeah, we won.
So good news, bad news. The good news is we won the battle. Bad news, Jason's dead. But we won the battle.
It is won. Rhaenyra comes out into the hall. She's been let out. Everyone's standing around looking sad, scared to tell her Jace's body is on the floor on a stretcher. And there's this heartbreaking, it was so uncomfortable.
Immediate
She's
denial.
like talking to him as though he's alive. What have you done? What have you done?
What have you done?
Did you clean your room?
How could you do this?
Yeah. And everybody's all teary-eyed. She kneels, weeps over his body. And then, how could you do this to me? And then Sir Laurent, ballsy move, guy who locked her in the room, is the one to pull her from the butt. You're embarrassing yourself.
Get your shit together here,
Yeah.
Grace.
And that's how cool. I stand by this, guys. You can. It's not in the character. I don't care. I disagree. How cool would it have been if she turned around, pulled his dagger, slit his throat without, you know what I mean? Dropped it
Without blinking.
and then turned and said, you know what I mean? Like that would have been so fucking good. My blood would have run cold. And that would have been like, oh shit, she's gone. The line is crossed. You know what I mean? Like she's a different person.
Yeah.
I think that's what they should have done, personally. But
I like it better.
What, him?
His idea.
Oh, okay. Nice.
because his whole like, you're right. Technically, I made a boo boo.
Kill me.
I guess my life is forfeit, but you're soft as fuck, so you probably, And what good would that do?
I don't know. I like her line of like, well, good. Like she's so upset and like she hates the death of everything because she doesn't want people to die. So I like what they do with her character, where she's like, well, what good would that do? It's not going to bring my son back to me. And then she starts yelling at everybody because all these people stood by in the castle and just let her be locked in her room.
Yes, which
And
is
that's
why
so messed up.
She could be so mad.
She can't trust any of these people.
I'm with you.
I
You're
love it.
You're preaching to my choir. I feel like right now.
Speak on it.
She should be extra mad. And that response was so logical and lovely of her, What good would that do? Would that bring my son back? It's like your son is dead for about 72 seconds. You're not going to be thinking logically.
Yeah.
You're going to kill some baldies.
Damn
It's the
straight.
first thing you're going to do. As a baldy, I get it. I know.
My life is forfeit.
Will it change the folly of what you all have done? All of you, are your lives not forfeit? Have you not betrayed your queen?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude.
And Celtigar's like,
Performance.
oh, definitely not me.
Oh, you should slap them. Worked for me.
And then she holds Jace and cries. It's very, very, we were balling.
Oh,
We were balling. There's more gullet fighting. They're on the beaches now. They're doing the Normandy thing. The Valyrians are slaughtering all the remaining Triarchy soldiers. We see Alyn. He's got a little boat. He's got a dinghy. He's going through the wreckage looking for Coryls. Mm-hmm. Daddy,
Daddy, Lord Daddy.
I have your Ibonese liquor.
I killed the lady daddy.
He's like opening up the bottle. Here, Daddy. and like
pouring it in the water.
pouring in the water. Come on,
What's that called that sharks like?
chum.
Chum. Yeah, it's like chum for sharks, but it's just liquor.
Ah, if this be victory, pour me another. And Ib,
Arr, if this be victory.
Dragon Water by Ib.
Fucking Rhaena flew Sheep Stealer all the way back to the Vale. You must hide me. I did a boo-boo.
Dude, my favorite thing about last week's episode has been this week-long discourse about Sheep Stealer and like the memes and stuff that have come out.
For sheep borrower.
Is it stealing when the mouse eats, or when the cat eats the mouse? I don't think so. Like that one video that guy who's like, y'all don't know Big Sheep.
Yo, Big Sheep.
It's so funny. And have you watched the house that dragons built on HBO?
Nope.
It's like 30-minute behind the scenes, sort of like how they built each episode. And I watched last week's. It was really fascinating. But there's a great interview with Phoebe. What's her last name? Who plays Rhaena? Phoebe. They're interviewing Phoebe, and she was talking about. It's this really funny clip where she's like, "Yeah, when I went to drama school, there's this whole thing about like how to perform to creatures that aren't there for like CGI movies and stuff." But she has this dog, and this dog has a massive underbite. And the dog's name is Tina. It's like a weird looking pug thing. And she's like, it wasn't really hard to imagine Sheep Stealer because it's just the baby. And then you see her dog. And the one guy's like, does it have a good roar? She's like, no, it's more of a scream. And then you kind of hear the dog go, hey! So now anytime I see Sheep Stealer, I just see the baby.
Unlovely creature.
Lady Aaron gives some fucking stank in this scene, dude.
Jane Aaron's pissed.
Yeah.
She's like, help me, I've done a terrible thing. And it's like, the Ravens have arrived. You're in so much trouble. I don't want anything to do with it, right? Because she's
I don't want the smoke.
She's on the queen's side, but she's very self-preservation oriented as well, right? As she should be. You know, why have you come here? The prince, it seems, is dead, which is kind of when Rhaena's finding that out, I think, right?
I think she had suspicions, but now she knows for sure.
For sure. Yeah. She's like, oh, that's what I thought.
The arrows killed him.
I didn't think that third arrow went well.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
But she's like, no, you need to get out of here. Rhaena tries to explain. Aaron's like, I don't give a fuck. You know, I told you were supposed to be on a ship to Pentos, taking care of Viserys and Aegon. They got written out. That's how badly you fuck them.
We don't even know their names. Is Joffrey there too? We don't know.
Yeah, we just don't know. Where are they? Even the writers don't know. That's bad, Rhaena. So then
they really gay abandoned them.
Now
up top.
Nice.
Is the name of the boat they're on.
And then, you know,
Very sea bitchy of you, Steve.
Thank you.
Rhaena says, I seek asylum. And Aaron's, you know, Jane's like, I don't care. You bring disaster to my doorstep. The queen will be hunting you. I would say you lost all sense, but I doubt you had it. And like, that's not necessary.
That's stank, dude.
You're going too far. Don't come back here. So Rhaena desperately says, do you want a dragon or not? You want a protection? I offer it now. All we need from you is blindness. And I like how Sheep Stealer's in the back, like, yeah. Come on, man.
I got your back.
At least let me stay.
I just want to hang out and eat some more sheep. That's all I want. I heard there was more mutton up here, and I'm all about nothing but mutton.
Nothing but mutton.
I just love living up in them hills of the area, and that's all I wanted, my sheep and my hills.
Dunker down that road.
Don't go down that road.
I don't give a shit about being famous.
That road leads to the bloody gate.
It does. Now, if you recall, casual watchers, Jane Aaron really wanted a big dragon to protect her from Vhagar. That was part of her deal for declaring for Team Black. And then
And they sent
Rhaenyra
Joffrey with
sent
his
like
tiny.
baby dragons.
What's his baby dragon's name? Shrikos or something?
Yeah, it's not a cool one. No. Aegon had Stormcloud. I remember that. And then some eggs and stuff too. So she didn't, not a dragon that's going to do anything, basically. So that is a desperate but useful ploy.
Tyraxes?
Is it Tyraxes? No. There is like a weird named one that I don't.
Yeah, there's like Shiriko or something.
Yeah.
Tyraxes is Joffrey's.
Joffrey.
Okay.
So
We
then
did it.
We did it. We cut to Daemon This is where the Tullys and all the Winter Wolves, the Greybeards, are singing the fish feed song that you guys love so much.
Fish feed, fish
Way down
feed.
the fucking greens.
Smash them to smithereens.
Liechtenstein. They have Jason's head and a lion head on pikes.
He's
How long
like
has that
using
been
the
there?
mouth to like sing the song. It's great.
Fish feed, fish feed.
I don't think Jason dies in the book until the fish feed battle or right before it.
No, he dies at Red Fort.
Red Fork?
Yeah.
Well, it's not the Winter Wolves that kill them. They're not even there yet.
No.
It's
no,
the
definitely
Rivermen.
not. Right.
It's Pate Longleaf, which I guess is not going to be in the show.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to be in there. Because they
Mr.
called him Pate the Lion Slayer.
Yeah, Pate's cool. No more Pate. We get he's being condensed with Roddy, which makes sense. That makes sense. Simon Strong shows up, introduced by, Andy said, a Bracken Herald. And
I heard there were virile young men here.
Yeah, I know. That was
I'm here to party.
that was wild. Heard we got some swinging dicks. Pull them out.
I love that line Daemon says, was like, why have you come to seek men who glade and glen? Like, I want to use that. Like when we're partying and someone shows up, why do you come and seek men who are doing glade and glen?
I don't think that's the line.
he came through Glade and Glen.
Yeah, they're not
to this
going
place.
Through Glade and
Yo,
Glen.
you want some of this Glen, bro?
Glade, like the little plugins that smell good.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, he brought wine and a message from the Queen. You think he read it?
He
The
definitely
vibe is
did,
giving that he
sure.
peeked at it. You know,
I
have a
hope it's good
message.
news. The royal seal's not on this. There's Scotch tape.
She must have been in a hurry. Damon reads it. Oscar can tell the vibe's off. Something amiss, right? Lord Tully, the crown prince is dead. Which is like, he's like, ooh. And I feel like,
Fish feed.
I feel like Damon's character is really, because that's not his kid, right? But he's like, his face to me read like, oh, she's going to be so difficult to be around. You know what I mean? Because he's like that.
Yeah,
you know?
he do be like that.
That's the vibe I got. He's like, he loves her as much as he is capable.
But he doesn't love being a stepdad, you know?
Well, that's
I
his
think he's-
stepdad and his stepson and his grandnephew or something.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's a double death.
He's such a complex character, though. I can see him also just being offended that someone killed one of his family, like the crown prince, you know? Like, he could be like, oh, this is terrible. We're going to get them back. But also Rhaenyra's needs me, I guess.
He's summoned to go claim the Iron Throne. He tells Roddy and Tully to keep marching south. I will meet you there. I want you to be the Queen's fist. What?
I can't wait to get more of Black Alley.
I know.
Was she in the background
She
again?
got a
She
was
line in
singing.
the song.
Yeah, she had the stick them
getting-
up their ass.
She's starting to get closer to lines. I mean, I guess that counts.
Yeah.
Every episode, she gets closer and closer to center frame. Like she's slightly less out of focus. Maybe she
looks
gets
so
a line here or
cool.
there. I know she does. She looks so dope.
I'm upset about the budget cuts for the fish feed battle.
Yeah, that would have been great.
Just
to see.
one, even if it was just a Black Alley shooting the arrows scene or something,
Yeah.
you know? That's the second major battle that we've gotten yada yada in this show.
But I want to hear more from her specifically because she's related to Willem Blackwood, who was killed by Daemon last season, and now they're fighting. I don't know. I think that's a cool dynamic. I kind of want to see her perspective on. Obviously, she's fine with it, but I want to like get more context for that.
Yeah, we haven't seen Benjicott Blackwood yet, and we may not because he's even younger than
I'm still
Oscar.
waiting for Kermit Tully. God damn it! Where's Kermit?
But yeah, Damon's like, cut down any who resist you. You'll be the Queen's fist. I'll meet you there, right? Then we see Caraxes getting a drink of water. This is the scene Steve was talking about earlier. Daemon has this chat with Alice Rivers. So she's kind of she's really like coy about some things, very mystical. Your coming has been an omen of the end of many things, beginning of others, right? And then she's like, hey, I did the Queen a solid, 40,000 rivermen.
BT Dubs, I want a house.
I want Harrenhal, right? I've lived there. And like in the book, it's implied she's like 120 to 80 to 120 years old, which is a lot because she only looks 40. And here they're straight up like, I've seen 15 lords in Harrenhal. And, you know, they're like, fuck it.
I had a front row seat to the Great Council. It was a great affair.
That was cool. They had jugglers.
I voted for Viserys.
I would have
voted
voted.
a third time.
I would have voted the third time for Viserys.
I would have voted for Viserys a third time if I could. He said, "Tell her I want Harrenhal. I've lived here. I've seen it given from hand to hand. None cherish it. Why shouldn't it come to me?" And Daemon says, "You have no name, no title, or noble husband. The crown's not in the habit of giving castles to midwives because he's a dick."
Oh, he's such a stinker.
And then he's like, "I'll talk to her. Maybe she'll give you some other reward." And now she's pissed. The witch says, "I ask for food, you offer me rubies. They'll never satisfy my hunger. Leave, Daemon, and don't come back."
That seemed ominous.
Then we cut to Alyn, who's like walking amongst the bodies on the shore, thinking that any moment he's going to see his father. Baela lands on Moondancer. She talks to Alyn, and they reminisce about Papa. You know what I mean?
He was stern but gentle. He really loved Grandma.
He had a stiff neck. Oh, that he did. He got cricks all the time.
Oh, Coryls stiff neck.
I knew that about him.
And she's like, I didn't mean it literally.
Yeah, she says like it was because of his love for Rhaenys that he ignored Adam and Alyn. And I love how that line where he says, "We were not mere memories to be forgotten."
No, but he was proud. He was. He was proud.
He was so proud.
Yeah, it was
Not of you. He was, he was
Yeah, it's true. Alyn thinks he's dead. Baela's like, "No, not yet. I'm not ready to do that yet." Adam's flying around on sea smoke, also looking for Coryls, and I guess he sees him because we see Coryls, and then later he's found. So I guess he saw him.
Are they allergic to giving Adam lines?
Yeah.
Like Adam was like the first dragon seed, but ever since he had that scene with Rhaenyra on the beach and she's like, "You have done something incredible," he's like barely spoken, but he's like the one I want to hear the most from, especially when he's hanging out with Alyn and Coryls and Baela on the beach. Like, can he talk?
Yeah.
Please, someone let him speak.
Well, in that scene, it was funny because he only bonded with Alyn because Alyn was on the boat.
Yeah.
And he's like, "I'll give you my name." And then like his brother's in the back, like, "Proud of us, man."
What do I get?
Yeah.
did it.
I'm assuming I'm included in this. That'd be really a bummer.
Oh, you're not.
But it's also like he has a dragon. The other dude's bald. Like, let him have
Well,
this.
he shaves his head bald because he's got white hair and he doesn't want people to know.
Let him have this. You know what I mean?
Alyn, you got to grow that shit out.
But yeah, he becomes a full-fledged Valyrian, and it's a really cool scene, I think. I don't know why I got all New Zealand there. It's pretty cool, I guess.
I like it.
I liked it. Peace off. Guess we'll watch it again now. Larys is riding with Aegon in the Raven cart. And, he said like, "Hey, you seem to be in less pain."
Well, I'm not.
I'm definitely not.
You stopped asking for milk with a poppy. Well, I fucking know you don't have any.
I'm not speaking to you.
Speaking to you.
It's so funny. Tom Glencarney's incredible.
He's good.
He truly is. "You betrayed my identity to our captors only because you needlessly antagonized them. They were going to murder you." Right? It's a fun little like buddy cop. Like the two protagonists have been captured and they're arguing in the trunk kind of scene.
At least we're heading the right direction.
Yeah, it's fun. But like, what is your plan? Like, I'm kind of lost, and I've read the book. You know what I mean? Like, what are you intending? What was your best hope?
Yeah.
Go to Pentos or something? I'm asking. Like, what was Larys's plan again?
Oh, well, they were heading to Duskendale to get a ship to Dragonstone, or at least that's what the Queen's Man wanted to do. And he was trying to head that direction anyway. And so he was
But why? Was he going to Essos?
Oh, I thought I thought the plan was they were going to go to Essos eventually and live out because he has all of the strong money, I think. And I think he sent it to Essos. He's like, "We can live comfortably until the war's over, and then we'll come back and you'll be seen as a returning conqueror to take the throne back from Rhaenyra," because he wants to wait out the war because he knows Aemon's trying to kill Aegon and Rhaenyra, obviously.
But I thought that his plan, like in this moment, what they were doing after they absconded from King's Landing was, let's get to Duskendale. Like, was that not the intention to then get a ship over to Pentos or somewhere in Essos?
It might have been. I know the
Bravos.
Staunton's last episode were like, the closest port is Duskendale. Let's go there.
Yeah.
But I don't know if Larys also intended. I can't remember if Larys also intended to go to Duskendale.
Well, it's not working out, but he's like, hey, we're headed toward the coast. So they do want to go to Essos. So like, he's like, hey, we're going in the right direction. Then all the shouting starts happening outside.
I loved Aegon's alliteration with the line where he's like, oh, so we could be dragged in front of Rhaenyra and her conniving court of cunts. Like, oh, a conniving court of cunts is good.
Yeah, it's better than garden conniving. But I wouldn't be surprised if, well, I take that back. I am surprised because there's triarchies
delivery.
there.
I was mistaken. I am surprised.
Yeah. He was like not surprised in his delivery of being surprised.
That Peacock Thailand actually got the triarchy to come in against Rhaenyra.
Doesn't seem to be going well.
You know. And then Aegon gets like an arrow and they kill the guard, knock him out and start stabbing the shit out of him while Larys just gets his money.
I think that the dude that had arrested them in the last scene just nonchalantly gets impaled up against the side of the cart. Oh, it's intense.
He's like hanging there.
It's been rough for Al Staunton.
Yeah.
Just going to say it.
You're trying to protect your house and then like 3 dragons show up and stomp on it. That's a big L for sure. Not your fault, right? Not much you can do about it. And then you're like trying to get back to Duskendale and all of a sudden a bunch of sea pirates just show up out of nowhere.
Dude, pirates?
You don't expect them on land.
No. What the fuck are pirates doing here?
What are you doing here? That's like seeing a sea shark, you know?
Arr, and then they get him. Aegon's like, look, I want to go to Rook's Rest. Fuck you, Larys. Cole has a garrison there. They're going to be loyal. And Larys said, well, that's a long and perilous road. God damn it, he's going. He's hobbling on.
There he goes.
He's impossible to deal with.
Just 2 boys on a boys trip. We got 2 good legs between the both of us.
And 1 dick.
I think that they're trying to give us like a Hound and Arya type of like buddy vibe on this trip.
Oh, sure.
And I hope that they pull it off. So far, I'm having fun.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why 3 and 4 are so funny.
Yeah, maybe.
Corlys, this is the scene where he's with Alyn, Baela, and Adam looking at kind of high tide. The whole city of Driftmark is burning. Or the Driftmark is the island, I think.
You're right. Driftmark is the island. High Tide's the castle.
High Tide's the castle. Spicetown is the other city.
And Hull.
And Hull.
Adam of Hull.
Don't forget Hull.
Adam of Hull.
Yeah.
If this be victory, I hope I never see another. Who prompted you to say that, Dad? I just wanted
Wait, did we win?
If Adam was like, we fucking crushed it, and then like that would be a chastising response, right?
Yeah.
Of a more wise person.
Alan should have said it, and then he would have chastised them, and then later on be like, that's why you don't get my name, because of bullshit shit like that.
Alan would never be like, fuck yeah, you know? But it is kind of like Adam, who wasn't there to say something.
I'm
like
sorry,
that.
Adam. I meant Adam.
Yeah.
I said Alan. I meant Adam. My bad.
Yeah, Adam. It would have been a great line for Adam to say. Give him 1.
Yeah, for real.
And he's just like, well,
and then
I guess you can have my name now.
yeah, Corlys is like, now that I'm poor, I think we should be a tight fam.
Yeah.
All my other kids are dead.
You got any money? Give it to me.
Real money is in the family.
Am I right, guys?
Everybody pitches in and does their part.
The guy with the dragon is my son. But Alan's like, hey, that counts. That's of more worth than a mountain of gold. It's really not. I had so much gold. You should have seen it.
That's good, because you're not getting one.
worth.
Yeah.
Let me look.
Alan, I'm going to need that blankie back. It's the only thing I have in my name.
The high thread count. We cut back to Alicent, who sees Vhagar flying off past the dragon pit over to Harrenhal. So she's like, dope, plans in motion. She goes into the Gold Cloak's locker room. They're swinging dicks everywhere.
There are so many dicks.
Wieners abound.
Yeah, that's my note.
I got to see so many.
I know Steve was stoked. Yeah. And I love this because it's like, why are there dicks, right? It does something to me. No, it functions to be like, oh, she's really not supposed to be in there. She's deep in the Gold Cloaks area. She's desperate. You know what I mean? Like it makes sense to me.
Yeah,
she walked into the showers of the locker room.
Yeah.
Not just the locker room.
This is very urgent info.
These dudes are well shaved and they're not hiding it.
You shaved your bush?
They shaved all their bush. They are so smooth.
Yeah, there's nary a bush.
Hmm.
You know?
Nary a bush, nary some chest hair, nary a happy trail. You know?
I didn't notice the particular hairlessness of these
I was
men.
pausing and freeze framing.
Alopecians.
She wants to speak to Commander Luther Largent. He comes in. She's like, look, this is a grave matter. And she's like, Rhaenyra is about to return in absence of the Prince Regent because Aemond is gone. Queen Helena has all the authority, and she wants to let Rhaenyra in.
And he's like, ooh, that sounds like treason if some people heard it. And she's like,
Some
yes,
people would
some
call
people
it
would.
that. Do you?
My guy.
Do you? That's a really great line.
When that guy showed up on screen, I was like, who is that? He looks so familiar, and I couldn't place him. But did any of you guys ever watch Downton Abbey?
Yeah, a little bit.
It's Lord Gillingham.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
In he's Lady Crawley's love interest after what's his face dies.
I'm not a Downton Abbey watcher. Did you watch the new movie?
No, I actually
Fake fan?
literally I saw the season that Lord Gillingham shows up, and then that's the last season I watched because I was like, I want Matthew back. I don't like this Gillingham guy, but I like him here. He's a handsome man.
Yeah, he's cool. Old Luther. We cut to Hugh and Ulf, who are at Dragonstone. Daemon walks in, and Ulf tries to be like overly familiar, and I love the Rogue Prince himself.
The Rogue Prince.
What's up, guy?
It's so good to see
starts
you.
to go for a hug and then drops.
Your ratings, man. You're my favorite Targaryen. I had your baseball card growing up. Your poster on my wall.
You cut off my friend Gary's dick.
Oh, he didn't need it. He wasn't using it anyway, am I right?
He was a raper. Yeah.
You signed my wife's tits.
And was that Hugh chiming in? And
He
Damon,
threw a shirt to my daughter. Oh.
Damon's like, what are you doing here?
What?
Oh, we just returned from Harrenhal. And
the
the Gullet.
And we stopped at an In-N-Out burger on the way.
Weren't sure if we should go up there. Terrible thing happened.
You didn't want anything from In-N-Out, did you?
It's pretty awkward. The queen wanted you to attack and pursue Vhagar. Aemon didn't come. And you waited 2 days only before resigning your mission.
Well, Adam left too.
I love how I know.
Throw Adam under the bus.
It's so funny. I love how Damon's kind of lightweight amused in the middle of his anger. You know, you can never quite tell.
Well, this is insane and unprecedented. Like these just randos that have dragons now.
Yeah.
Like, we sent you to do like something super fucking important. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Well, we didn't know what to do.
Had to poo.
Saw a goat man.
There was
fucked
goat
up.
men. There was actual just goats. It was weird.
Yeah. And then, like Andy pointed out, Damon's like, I was unaware Her Grace the Queen required at this moment or any other your thoughts.
So good.
You know, he
such a
reminded me
good
of it in
line.
that scene.
Who?
God damn it, I forgot his name.
Who are we talking about?
He's a very prominent British actor of stage and screen. It's very disappointing he never made it into a Game of Thrones show.
Ray Fiennes?
No, he was in Underworld. He was
Bill
in
Nighy.
Bill Nighy.
Hell yeah.
Imagine Bill Nighy delivering that line. I was unaware Her Grace the Queen required at this moment or any other your thoughts.
He needs to be. I know he's too old, but can he be Dalton Greyjoy?
You are
whatever that character-
not driving that car.
Bring me another bucket. I need to get to shore.
We got our shots when we went to the Isle of Wight.
Oh yeah, I should have just said Davy Jones. Whatever.
Harridan.
Yeah, we learned that word. Yeah, it's such a good line delivery. And then Ulf's like, "Hey, there was something wrong in those woods. Heard all kinds of sounds. There was a goat, a pretty lady that freaked me out."
Backhand.
Oh, slaps the dog shit out of him.
He's not even looking it off. He's looking directly at Hugh and just wham.
You've erred. I left a garrison there and a household. Hugh was like, there was a woman there. She brought news of a battle. I thought it was a maester or like a witch or something. Should we? And
Should we like go back there?
Yeah, Daemon storms off and they're like, should we go back? Or
Prince.
I love that because like when you're a child, you get it. Like, well, I'm still uncomfortably unclear on what to do. And I know he's mad now. Oh, that sucks.
You want some of my In-N-Out?
I still got the fries.
We can heat them up. Silverwing will do it right quick.
Go family style.
Family style.
Upstairs, Daemon sees Massaria, and he has not seen her since he discarded her. And he asks if Rhaenyra is inside. And the queen hasn't wanted to be seen by anybody since Jace.
And he's like, meanwhile, the smith and the sod allow one eye to slip through their fingers.
You talking about Aemond.
Yeah, it's a good line.
And
The smith and the sod. It's good.
Because he was a
out
smith
there,
and he's
yeah.
a drunk.
Yeah.
They're the nicknames. I love it.
Smith and the Sot. They're the new gods of the seven.
Smith and the Sot.
Instead of the Smith and the stranger, it's the Sot.
We pray to the Sot for a good time.
And Daemon's like, hey, I left you a prisoner, but you keep slipping closer to the crown.
You wriggled your way to
'Cause
the
she-
crown like an eel.
She was in the jail, right?
Mm-hmm.
What game are you playing? And he's like, you trying to get at me? Is that what you're doing? You're trying to worm up closer to my wife and shit to piss me off? Retribution for slights real or imagined? Coiled to strike me? Not everything is about you, Daemon.
Oh, that was a bullseye Mazzaria.
Do you remember when her accent was
good.
way too thick in season one?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I forgot about that.
I forgot about it when I rewatched season 1 leading up to this
Yeah,
season.
I just
was like,
rewatched it and I was like,
yeah, that was a lot. That was a lot. She found a good middle ground, though. I think.
I want more for Sonoya Mizuno to do, though. And the character is so cool. Lady Misery. You know what I mean?
Such a cool
But she's just so sweet in the show. And I'm like, all right, well, didn't earn that name. She's a sweet lady.
I don't know why everyone calls me Misery. I'm really kind of cool.
Yeah, she's just a good friend.
I'm comfortable in my own
I'm
skin.
a girl's girl, very supportive.
Yeah.
It's okay when my dude goes soft. I'm very supportive.
Yeah.
'Cause that happens to Daemon, and she's like, should I go get other girls? And he's like, no, it's ruined now.
No.
Guess I'll go cut some dicks off. Daemon sits and they talk together, you know? She asks if, where's Aemond at then? And then he's like, how's Rhaenyra? Is her judgment? Is she getting a little crazy? She gets a little crazy. You know how you women get.
Yeah.
And
Conspiring with Alicent Hightower.
she has staked much on the word of Alicent. And Massaria is like, I wasn't there.
Yeah.
She's like really convinced about it. I don't know. It's rough.
Everyone knows they were good friends.
Yeah.
Maybe
guess.
something more.
The Maester comes in and says, Vhagar has been spotted leaving King's Landing. And that's when Daemon's like, oh shit. Intel was good, maybe. I got to go get her up. Wake up. Time to go to school.
This was such a big scene for me because I think this might be the first time I've seen Maester Gerardus in a long time, not directly next to Bartimos Celtigar. Like, it's like written into every scene. Those two have to stand next to each other and be in the same shot. And so when he was by himself, I'm like, where's did Celtigar die? Is he okay? Can someone go check on Bartimos? Did he get slapped to his death?
There were stairs. He's huffing and puffing.
Did you tell her about Vhagar?
She's going to slap you. Alicent, we cut to her. She's stopped by the King's Guard, Sir Rickard, and he's very suspicious of her, right? The atmosphere is fraught. You shouldn't leave my sight. I heard you were in there with all the wieners. That's crazy sauce.
Those guys like shave everything.
It's so weird.
Pits.
Those pubeless babies.
And Alicent wants to speak to Sir Soren, captain of her household guard. She tells Rickard to go secure the small council chamber. She's going to call a meeting there shortly.
Make it so, Sir Rickard.
Now,
She really, like, the way she says, like, see to it, Sir Rickard. I'm like, ooh, you're really hitting that D, that Ard in his name.
it sounds like it's spicy. Yeah.
Scale back. Scale back, girl. You never go full Rickard.
You know there's something there's something she calls him. Daemon sits on Rhaenyra's bed. He's trying to console her, kind of. He's more like just kind of letting her do her thing. And he's like, Jace died fighting for his queen. He defied me. It's what sons do. Girls, probably not. But sons, they do that.
They do it all the time.
They do dope shit all the time.
Was he wearing
another dragon?
I was going to get Jace's own crime hoodie for his name day, but I guess that won't be happening.
Was he serving face to the very end? He was.
He was mugging.
He was mugging. There was another dragon, sheep stealer. He had a rider. A wild dragon can't be tamed. He'll find them. But there's more pressing business. Vhagar has left King's Landing.
I love the little delivery where he's like, how did the Greens have another one? And she's like, will you find him? He's like, it'll be done. Like, he's like, yeah, I'm all in, girl.
Yeah, I got this.
We got this. We'll get it.
That's what I do. I handle shit. I fix the dishwasher as asked. I will find the dragon rider. But first, and she's so sad. Like the boys who clung to my skirts, the boys that are now dead so I can sit on a throne of swords.
Dude, that giggle she gives when she sits up is so heartbreaking. It's like, this is insane.
Will you let them die in vain? And then he brings up Daenerys. That's how. Like me, everything in their world is motivated by Queen Dany, right? I saw it. The darkness in the north, the song of ice and fire, the girl in the desert with silver hair, dragons at her breast. If it's real, what my brother told you, what then would you do?
Yeah, and it's such a great detail that it's a great detail that he says that in High Valyrian, because who knows who's watching, who's listening, and they're the only two that can speak that language, and it's a super top secret.
Does Mysaria not speak High Valyrian?
Does she?
I feel like she would.
I feel like maybe we're gonna get that moment where they're talking shit about Mysaria, and she's like, "I also speak it too." Like,
Go spaghetti.
Go spaghetti.
Well, she's from what? Lys?
I think it's Lys, yeah.
Then we cut to the worst scene in the episode. Jasper Wilde comes into Alicent's room as she's like packing her favorite books and stuff. These are Folio Society editions. I was only thinking that because they just made a Fire and Blood and I went to buy it and it's like $300 and I was like, oh, I already read it a bunch.
She's got the whole collection of Lemony Snickets, dude. And there's like 18 books there. You know what I'm saying?
These are a series of unfortunate events.
Jasper, have you seen my Percy Jacksons?
I borrowed them, Your Grace.
Helena
and I'm not
loves
giving them back.
You bastard!
Orwell, arrest him.
You're a real lightning thief.
Nice.
That was good.
What an industrious creature you are. And she's like, hey, you better remember yourself. And Olivia Cook's incredible. And like the way that you can tell her immediate, as soon as he closes the door, the dynamic between a man and a woman, how a woman feels in a closed space with a creeper, it was very affecting. Too affecting because it's like, why are you even doing this, right? It's you sneaking into the halls of power when you were a girl. She's like, hey, I served the realm faithfully. She knows about her banging Kristen. And then
the way he was speaking, like, life is too short. We got to find enjoyment where we can. You found enjoyment with Sir Kristen. Like, the way he was just saying, I'm like, why don't you go fuck Kristen?
Right.
It sounds like you want to fuck Kristen Cole.
Tell me about it.
Tell me about the Cole pole.
Yeah, they didn't set up that he had like lustful thoughts toward Alicent, the last few seasons or anything. It's just so, other than like the irony of him being the master of laws. But it's like, is it worth this? I say no.
It's not worth that
I say no.
at all.
She's like, Lord Jasper, please. He's like, yes, beg me. I'm like, oh, Jesus.
It was like a turtle-shaped paperweight.
It was a turtle.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just love how she's like, turtle time.
Yeah. But Maester Orwyle busts in with guards while he's trying to force himself on her. And he's like, oh, she's a traitor. I was just about to call for Sir Soren. She needs to be confined where she can make no further trouble. Oh, I know what I just saw. Arrest that man.
Her guardian cued me in on her deception, so Sir Rickard betrayed
Snitch
her.
ass Rickard.
Yeah.
That's right. We're going to deal with you later. But Orwyle goes to check on her and it's like, I don't know what you've done. But I like how they set up that Aemond was dragging him from his bed. So he hates Aemond, right? He's been living in fear. So he's like, I don't know what you're doing, but
Orwyle's also the one that got Alicent onto Dragonstone in season 2 at the very end. He's the one that helped her get there. So he knows she's been like up to something.
yes.
Maybe not necessarily the finer deets.
I forgot about that. Good call, Steve.
I heard you went to In-N-Out on Dragonstone. Didn't bring me back anything?
You got a double smashy with cheese.
Rhaenyra.
What's the animal style?
I have no idea.
Is that what they do in
I think so,
Oh,
yeah. It's
where
the
you
fries
get like
covered in the cheese
Thousand
and
Island
stuff.
or something.
Rhaenyra is ready to ride. She gets on her dragon. She tells, before that, she tells Celtigar and the Maester that she's going for King's Landing.
Wait, first off, Celtigar, Gerardus, are you in a 2-shot? Good.
Slap each other.
Stay there. slap Celtigar just for fun.
This reeks of a snare. And she's like, if it is, so be it. I'm done talking.
Oh, I love this.
This is where I feel like she's starting to turn. She's like, fuck it. I'm going,
Let Sir Lawrence choose how he dies.
I hope she doesn't look incredibly shocked at all the violence that she's about to see. I know. It's totally fair. I guess she's a great character. Emma Darcy, they are incredible. I thought she was maybe two notches too down for after Second Son. It's like, okay.
She's keyboard warrioring it a little bit right now, where she's like, she wants the violence until she becomes a part of it, and then she's like, oh my god, I didn't know.
2 of my sons have been killed. 3 have been written off. This shall not stand.
I don't know. I've been in a position where I've been really depressed, sitting in my bed, crying and just sad, eating Nilla wafers, Nilla nummies. But
If it's a snare,
and then
so
someone's like,
be it.
we have to go to work. And so I get dressed and I'm like, I don't want to do this. Get away from me. I'll do my job, but don't talk to me.
I won't like it.
Tell Sir Laurent he chooses how he dies.
I like how she just on the way out. Actually, yeah, he should. You know how much of a bummer that would be if I was like, Steve, my life is forfeit, and he was like, what good would that do? And then like the next day, Erica comes down and was like, Steve said, go ahead and kill yourself. I'd be like, oh, I was fucking down yesterday, but I thought I was cool now.
It's a new day.
I made all kind of plans.
All right, I choose to die
I don't want to now.
at 80 years old with a cock in my hand. With my cock in my hand.
Whose cock is this?
It's the line
With a
is
woman's
with my
cock around-
cock in a woman's mouth.
Oh.
And you're like, and
I'm like, no.
with a cock in my mouth.
Oh my god!
I had to make it more lonely, like a cock in my hand.
Yeah. Well, it's not lonely, it sounds
I'm
out.
on the clock.
It sounds like someone else is there at least. Oh, it was amazing. Miss Arya gives Rhaenyra her crown and she's all like, oh, please remember me. Daemon walks by and smirks at her like, oh yeah, you're close to being kicked out of this house. I'm back. Papa's back. And Rhaenyra is like, no, she's cool. She's done much for me and I have no need of your approval. But I wish she had said that in Miss Arya's hearing, you know? It made her feel more secure. Hugh and Ulf are just standing there beside them. She calls for Syrax. Daemon tells them to guard from the skies. And it is not at any point necessary for you to engage in thinking or having ideas or going to In-N-Out or any kind of nonsense.
Should we go to In-N-Out first, Your Grace? Can we go on the way? They have a drive-through. I assume we could fly through.
Hear me out. There's an Arby's.
Once the city is taken, we return attention to Vhagar. Don't let me down. And the dragons fly. It's really cool.
It's such a cool shot.
Alicent goes to
Sorry. So Sea Smoke's not going with them. Sea Smoke and Adam.
They would have to give him lines, so they don't want to risk that.
No, can't have that.
I guess they left him and the Gullet with Coryls. Alicent comes to get Helena. She says, Rhaenyra's coming. We're going to allow her to enter, and then we'll flee, right?
Did you notice this little... I could save this for a Dragon Egg, but I think it makes more sense to bring it up now. When Alicent shows up and Helena's playing with her bugs, and she's like, oh, this is strange. It's out of season.
Is it bugs there? I thought that she was looking at the flowers.
It's a caterpillar. So it's a caterpillar on the flower that she's looking at.
Gotcha.
But when Alicent shows up, she picks up all the stuff that Helena has, and it's a book.
journal.
And the journal, did you freeze frame and look at?
I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I laugh because, so here's what's actually happening. I guess this caterpillar that she's looking at is going to become one of the butterflies from Noth that we've heard so much about.
An Elysium.
And she's written, the lines are distinct as if drawn with quill. They are said to cause death to people around them while living. But so far, I remain alive. But like and what did you call the butterfly?
It says Elysium, Allicium.
So when I took the photo, granted my eyes are getting bad. When I took the photo, I seriously for a second thought she named this butterfly Alicent. Just the way it looked, I'm like, and I thought that's so funny. But then I was like, oh, did she name the dragon or did she name the butterfly after her mom? That's kind of cute.
Oh,
but I don't think it's either. But I just thought it would be really funny. She's like, I'm gonna name this butterfly Alicent.
Shitty mom. That's what I named this.
I'm confused in the scene where Alicent says, like, it seems Sir Rickard has betrayed me. I'm unclear on what has happened to where she thinks that she was betrayed.
Or
she
Wild.
was.
Because Wild, as Jasper Wild said, her guard came and got me and told me that she was down with the gold cloaks. And
so they were like, hey, Jasper, this is what's going on. He was like, dope.
That's why Jasper went
I'm
up
gonna
there.
go.
Is because, Sir Rickard snitched on her. Yeah. And he betrayed me. So you have to stand down the sentries. They'll listen to you. I love the line. Well, you're a queen. Honey, you're the queen.
The queen, girl.
It's so good.
You told me you'd be happier. You were happier before you were queen, and now I think now not what you deserve, but what will make you happy, which is a huge change for Alicent because she really has been like, my kids deserve to be X, Y, Z, and now she sees how that's affected Helena, and she's like,
Too late.
Yeah, too late.
You, I may yet redeem.
I think I might like to keep chickens.
I love how Alicent almost smiles.
I know.
Like, you're so sweet. So they make it up to the walls, to the parapets, and she asks for the captain of the guard, Sir Frederick. And she's like, hey, stand down. The queen's command. Yes, no beasts will be harmed.
That little look she gives. I did it, Mom.
But any dragon we strike. Nope.
Nope.
And
Will you
Alicent's
fight and
like,
be burned or suffer her to enter in peace?
the other guy's like, Sir Frederick, I don't want to be burned.
He does.
I think we should listen to the lady.
There's one thing that Helena throws in where she's like, and her sons were always kind.
Yeah.
Which was sweet because remember when her and Jace are dancing?
Yeah,
at that
she liked
dinner?
Jace and Luke.
And they were supposed to be betrothed, her and Jace originally.
But they did.
I know. It's so sad.
They did.
What could have been?
What could have been? Kristen Cole's still camped near Rook's Rest ish. And he and his men see Vhagar approach. Hooray! Huzzah!
To Harrenhal!
And they all cheer. Vhagar flies over Harrenhal, and then Vhagar burns a bunch of people outside of Harrenhal, lands inside, peeks his head in there, her gassy old bitch head in there, knocks over some pillars, burns everybody inside. Then Aemon gets down, kills a bunch of dudes. He's pretty good. He's doing a good job.
Yeah.
He makes it to the main hall. He didn't need to do any of that. Simon Strong just gives the castle up to anybody who walks in.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. God damn it.
I confess we had not been expecting you.
Yeah, Aemon sets down his sword, takes off his helmet, says that, hey, where's Daemon? He's not here. Tells Simon to pick up a sword. I don't have one. And then stabs him anyway, right? I haven't wielded a blade these many years.
Oh, that was so sad. As soon as he landed in Harrenhal, my first thought was like, don't you hurt Simon.
He's giving
Don't you hurt that poor sweet man.
old man Kenobi here, you know? Simon Strong. That's a name I haven't heard in many years.
Strike me down and I will become more powerful than you could possibly imagine. David. Oh, God, I was bluffing. Oh, shit.
The nonchalance of him killing the sons is so bizarre. It's heartbreaking.
But he gets stabbed in the kidney by the other one.
Daddy.
Alice Rivers comes in. He starts slipping in his own blood, crawling toward her, and he says, help me.
Help me.
Help me.
Help me.
And he collapses. We cut to Rhaenyra and the other dragons. They fly over King's Landing. The guards do stand down. Everyone's panicking in the streets, running through the gates.
I love this great touch where... Oh, go ahead, Andy.
I was going to say, there's a shot. Everybody's panicking. There's one dude that nonchalantly is just walking through the streets. And I'm like, why did you leave that shot in? He's just like...
dragon. Same shit, different day.
Yeah, I got to get to
Whatever.
work.
Why is everyone freaking out? We're ruled by the dragon lords.
Just get my cheeks clapped in flea bottom. It's a Tuesday.
I just ended my shift.
So sore.
I love the small attention to detail when they're all flying in. Vermithor swoops over the sky and it cuts to Hugh's wife looking up at the
does
dragon.
it? Oh,
and then
cool.
it cuts to Ulf's drinking buddies from season 2 looking up in fear as Silverwing flies overhead.
Oh, that's cool.
It's just a really nice little connection
I
between
didn't
them.
recognize
Look
any of
how
those
far
peeps.
he's come.
Is that Ulf the Sot? Hey, fellas, I just got it out from In-N-Out. You been there? It's great. They got little burgers.
I got slapped.
I did get slapped. Being a Targaryen, a dragon seed, is hard work, let me tell you. You can't even take a shit in the woods without some goat supervising you telling you you're doing it wrong. Excuse me, goat. I've been shitting all my life. I think I know how to do it.
That's right. Did I tell you about the Red Priest? It's I won't bring it up now.
His name was Jasper.
Yeah, maybe so.
Oh, jeez. Someone should put a spotlight on that guy.
Alicent is fleeing the city. She's got Helena and Jaehaera. And Daemon has Caraxes land. Caraxes looks so cool.
Caraxes is so awesome.
That noodly boy is looking good.
I love his little sound effects. Like the little, oh, I love it. His little quibbles.
Cyrax lands. The guards open the gates. Daemon comes out, draws his sword. Most of the green guards drop their swords and run away.
Do not be afraid. I've come to set things right. How cool does Rhaenyra look with that sword on her belt and then they're just resting their arm on the hilt of it? Like, that's such a cool
That's
look.
the Jace move.
That's the Jace move. She's channeling Jace.
She's serving.
That's the Jace move.
I believe Jace called this mogging. I will mog my way to the Iron Throne.
And Rhaenyra's like, oh, Alicent did as promised, right? The true test is within. And then
The true test is within, your grace.
Is that from some? That sounds like some Yoda Empire Strikes Back shit. Like, take only what you need.
well, that's what Daemon says.
I know, but it kind of sounds like the true test is within.
True test is within. They walk into the Red Keep. Some guards rush in. Daemon says, wait, it's 6 dudes, I think.
6?
I think it's 6. Ha, cha, cha, cha.
Dude, it's dope.
So many.
Kills the fuck out of these dudes.
I love the dude that's just slowly dying on his knees for most of this scene, just like, ow.
I love when they...
Oh, when he's got him impaled.
Yeah, and he's just kinda like,
and he leaves the sword. I thought they were going to show him pull it out eventually, and that was going to be
He's
cool.
left it. I love the dude
oh, I
that
forgot my
first
sword.
rushes. He's just like,
Terrible idea.
Who else dares to rise against us in our house?
So cool.
And they walk through the Red Keep. Daemon kills. I love how the guy that wasn't opposing him. Is that who you were talking about?
yeah, dude.
It's so funny.
When he turns the corner, like, God!
I turned to my wife and said, just in case. And she fucking lost it. It was such a proud
I
moment.
like to imagine that dude's like, guys, Queen Rhaenyra's here finally. Your grace.
Poor bastard. They make it through all the way to the throne room. And then he's like, we did it. I'm happy. Your grace.
I love the little handhold, real brief.
Yeah.
She walks past him, grips his hand.
Is the moment I've worked for all this time, lost my children over, finally come, right? It's like, she's overcome emotionally, but then Sir fucking Rickard.
Sir Stanky ass fucking shows up and has to ruin the moment.
Halt! And he's like, oh shit. And she pulls her sword like, all right, let's do this then.
Where is Aegon?
I'll
I have
swing
business
it.
with him.
Yeah.
You are brazen or thick.
Or thick. How girthy are you?
Look at my cake, Sir Rickard. I'm glad you noticed.
Depends on if I win or lose. And then, Rickard's laughing at them. Oh, the girl's gonna fight. But then the gold cloaks rush in behind them, and Rickard thinks, oh, I've got 100 more soldiers now, 20 more, whatever it is. There's a bunch. And Daemon says, well met, Sir Lothar. Because, at first he's ready to fight him, I remember you're the one that gave me this gold cloak. What's up, bro?
Best day of my life.
Alicent saw our dicks earlier. It's kind of weird.
Daemon, you'll be happy to know the glow cloaks still shave everything.
Queen Rhaenyra, the one true heir. And Rickard's men all drop their swords. He's like, fuck, I'm definitely going to die. I have to die when the queen, nah.
The Prince Regent will not
dude.
stand for this. Nor the hand. They're both here.
That first guy that drops his sword, I would have dropped it like immediately. You know what I mean?
Like you were scared of it. Like, how did this get there?
Throw it down to your head.
I don't know who's holding that.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, she tells Luther that he has her gratitude. And then Rhaenyra looks at the throne, and Luther's like, hey, that's your chair right there, my queen.
Not yet.
Bring Aegon the usurper to me. Daemon and his gold cloaks go through the keep trying to find Aegon.
Aegon.
Are you in here?
Where are you at?
He's not here.
They do find Maester Orwyle, and he's like, oh, he's fled with the Master of Whisperers. And he's like, well,
I love the chokehold that he just holds him in the whole time. Where is he?
And he just has his sword.
Yeah.
He's just kind of leaning on it.
I pledge fealty to Viserys' rightful heir, queen by blood and oath. He's like, well,
And
we're
that's
going
what
to
the
need
maesters
heads.
do, right? They swear allegiance to the house that they're served to, or like the castle.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who's the lord. They're just trying to help do the math and stuff.
I do like that Daemon's like, we have to take heads, loath as I am to take Maester's head.
It sucks.
I will do it.
If you must, but I can offer another who might give better satisfaction. Who does he mean?
Can't get no.
Does he
So
mean
does
Otto?
he know about Otto?
He must.
I think he means Jasper. I think he's like, I just put this guy in jail.
Oh, 100% it is Jasper.
And so he goes and see Jasper first, and then the other random guy's like, "Your grace over here."
yeah, the logistics of keeping Otto down there a secret for the last season is a little iffy.
Well, it's only been a few weeks.
Is it? Because he disappeared. What
It
was
was
it
at the
like-
end of season 2.
Oh, was it the end of season 2?
Yeah.
Oh, he disappeared in like episode 2 of season 2, but we saw he was in the cell in episode 8.
Yeah.
Because he was gone for most of season 2.
Yeah, it was like a
I just
stinger at
assumed
the end
that
of
he
the
was
season.
in that cell the whole time. But anyway, yeah, he's just in there like, "Hi, I'm Otto Hightower. I shouldn't be here."
They didn't pay me enough for another season.
Yeah.
How much money do you want? Don't make me say it. It's awkward. Yeah, so then he goes down there to get Jasper. Alicent and Helena are still like walking through the crowds with their hoods up. They find that they can't get out that way because the gates are all being shut and barred. Daemon finds Jasper Wilde down there.
I love the knock.
Hello.
Hey, buddy. What you doing down
You
here?
free?
Hey, buddy.
Heard you're horny. Daemon says, you keep talking and I'll take that cock before your head.
Just for the fun of it. I love that, just for the fun of it.
And then the other guy's like, I got a gift for you from Lara Strong. And it's Otto freaking Hightower. Well, all we see is Daemon laugh.
But you
Daemon's
can recognize
laugh
his breathing.
is so good.
Yeah.
Like the way
dude.
he slowly walks it. That shot is really great.
Yeah.
Where you see him kind of peek in and just that, like, you've never heard Daemon laugh so happily before.
Oh,
Like,
he's so-
because it's not just like a happy laugh, it's a deep happiness. Like, it's so good because he's wanted to kill Otto Hightower for fucking years.
Oh, yeah.
At least he doesn't have one of those like obnoxious laughs. You know what I mean? Like when the real laugh comes out and he's like,
Yeah, he hates Otto. They've had a lifelong enmity. He's the reason that he kept getting his job changed by Viserys, you know? So yeah, he's like, oh, and Otto's got to be like, wow, fuck, of all the people.
Oh, finally I have a visitor. Shit.
And then we see some of the people released from the Black Cells that were there because they were loyal to Rhaenyra. And so they're rewarded, but not really. They're just like, high five. They're like, oh, cool.
What year is it?
cool.
And then, yeah, Jasper Wilde is brought in.
One little, like, he says, like, you will hang for this if you do not burn. I just thought that was an interesting.
Because dragons, I guess.
Yeah, but I think it's just funny that Rhaenyra's like, okay. Cool, dude.
Same to you.
Back at you.
Yeah. And then Daemon finally arrives with Otto.
The rats in the black cells have grown uncommon big.
And it's Otto Hightower. No more than I expected. I always do Tywin when I try to do Otto.
I've been in the cell, lights off, out of the blankies.
Yeah. He's brought to Rhaenyra. Daemon tells him to kneel, which he does. And he's like, I assume everyone else is dead. Which, no, you're the first.
Yeah.
Actually. And you might be the only. It's
We're not gonna tell.
He says, Aegon has fled, but our old friend can stand in his place. Just give it over with, will you? And Daemon's like, hey, everybody's watching. You got to be strong because Rhaenyra hesitates. She does, and I'm like, what would she hesitate? To kill Otto? I don't think so. Like you said, fuck him. And you put it on the blame of the show. Like the show wants me to feel bad. But I thought all those similar thoughts. But like, why does Rhaenyra hesitate? Right? I know she's not a killer, but don't push me.
I think it's twofold. It's like she's not a killer, but also maybe she's like, oh shit, Otto's here and they want me to kill him. Maybe she's already thinking about her deal with Alicent, maybe. I don't know. Like she does have like I
don't know
that
if I can.
bond with Alicent. Maybe she doesn't want to do that, but she's like down with killing Aegon because they agreed to it.
Yeah, she had a plan, and
Yeah.
this was not the plan.
Yeah.
Let Daemon do it. Spare me at least from being hacked at. Because she's holding the sword and he's like,
Dude, if I was Rhaenyra
God.
and he said that to me, I'm like, oh no, you're getting hacked at exclusively.
And she
That's
hits him like in
exclusively what we're doing.
She hits him in the back. He's like, oh, I fucking knew it.
You bitch! That really hurt.
It's
That's
so
not
good.
the head.
At least she got it on the second try, man. But
Yeah,
fuck,
I
I
was
thought
worried-
it was gonna be a Theon Greyjoy
Yeah.
type of thing, you know?
Yeah, she got a second try. That's not bad
Yeah.
if you think about it.
And the effect of his head falling,
Well, she had that.
That's really
What's
good.
his sword called? Widow something?
Dark Sister.
Dark Sister.
Dark Sister. I almost said Widow's Wail. Jesus.
Ugh.
Joffrey's sword.
Widow's Wail.
Orphan Maker. Vigilance. We didn't get to see old Vigilance yet.
Not yet.
But she does cut his head off.
I love the shot of her like looking at his back, like, where do I do it? And he like
Right here.
giraffes up a little bit, like the neck's right there. You're
Still
great.
misses. Daemon immediately takes his sword back and quickly cuts off Jasper's head. Yeah, that was crazy.
I love the shot because she shuts her eyes when she swings, and then she hears the grunt, and then she opens. She's like, "Oh fuck! I hit his back."
I got to keep my eye on the ball. I got to keep my eye on the ball.
I miss so bad.
And then Rhaenyra steps through Otto's blood to the throne, so it's leaving these bloody footprints up to the throne. Heavy symbolism there, Steve.
Oh, yeah. You even see the reflection of her ascending through the.
I love the shot. Yeah, that's a great shot. Then she sits down, and I think, oh, that's a dragon egg. And then the guards at that moment, as she's kind of like reveling in this, taking it all in, that's when they bring Alicent and Helena in.
Look
holding
who we
Jaehaera.
found!
Yeah.
We got a couple of jabronis here.
We got her daddy in the cellar too. Let's go get him. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you
'Cause he's
found
dead.
him. Oh, you beat us to it.
I was
Okay.
thrown off by your British, Southern America,
Yeah, you know.
Deep South.
He just turns Canadian.
Yo,
you know?
daddy in the cellar.
Hey.
Oh, dang, I want a beignet. Mon cher.
Oh my god, a beignet sounds so good. Right
I never had one, but I've been watching Princess and the Frog a lot.
Oh, nice.
It's a good one. Keith David.
Hell yeah.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Beignet's just like a donut, right?
It is.
Kind of, yeah.
Sort of. Very close to a donut. But that's the end of the episode. Now it's time to talk about our favorite moments, favorite performances, Easter eggs, all that stuff after a brief break from one of our sponsors.
June is here, Stream Fiends, and the sun isn't the only thing bringing the heat. Your support for Streaming Things has been absolutely on fire. A huge thank you to every single patron who helps keep this show going each and every month. We genuinely could not do this without you. But right now, it's time to shine a special spotlight on our super patrons, the legends who go above and beyond and throw in $25 or more every single month to help keep Streaming Things alive. These are the real ones, the top tier, the cream of the crop, and let's shout them out. So thank you to Big Train Jr., Kyle, Cami Shu, Hold On BRB, Erica Lee Barclay, Dr. Rock Art, Brianna Williams, Darcy Way, Tara, Sun-Loving Mortal, Xander Barbarian, Daniel Pack, Rebellious Angel, Narvel Toughnuts, Taloon, Mitchell, Albus Stinkpot, D, Maddlestat, Susie Callahan, Anthony Corona, Jim E, Lady Trashley, Sean Myers, Just Liz Calabria, Brett X, E Scramo, Lil Tickler, Svento7, Jay Scramo, Bluff Pum, AK Ashley Ray, Jay Rich, Upside Down Canuck, Josh Stitch, Jer, Kaylee Sampson, Hat Ship Ship the Fair, butchered that, Rabbit Dog in a Barbie Car, Elpander, Charlie Friday, Alexis Adler, Peaches, Joe True, Emmy, Haley B, Joe Velez, Trisha Bueller, Suzanne Rode, Jadinklage Morgoon, Kalisha Reeves, Paula Garcia, Aaron Armstrong, VT Hootie, Jeanette Murphy, Casey McCain, and Enza. Thank you all so much for supporting the show, and we are so grateful for every single one of you. But hey, enough from me. Let's get back to the episode.
We're back. It's time to discuss our Valyrian Steels, our top 3 favorite moments of episode 2. Andy, what's your number 3?
The fish feed song. It was just fucking wild. It was so fun. It was overly rehearsed, but I love to imagine the rehearsals. But more than anything, I think that some fun, whimsy character development. That this show is so like battle heavy and plot forward that you don't get tons and tons of like little character moments just for the hell of it. And I love it. I love this one. It's a good time.
Have you seen any of the behind the scenes footage of like Tommy Flanagan on set at all?
Not yet.
It's really funny because it seems like when the cameras are not rolling, Tommy Flanagan has these really cool sunglasses on. So he's just Roderick of what's his last name?
Roddy the Ruin?
Roddy the Ruin.
Roderick Dustin.
Dustin, that's right. I almost said Duskin. But it's just Roddy Dustin rocking these sweet shades. So when this scene started, I was like, can you just imagine if he just had sweet shades?
Fish
like,
feed.
fish, looking like a blues guitar player.
Hell yeah.
But my number 3, first off, shout out to just that shot of Daemon laughing when he realizes Otto Hightower. I think that's great. But my number 3 favorite moment is Daemon dressing down Ulf and Hugh when he gets back. I really like Hugh and Ulf. I think those actors kind of are nailing the role so far, they haven't had a lot to do yet. But what little bit they're allowed to do, just standing in a room being dressed down from Daemon, I think they're doing incredible work. And Daemon has some really great lines like, what are you doing here? You're not required to think. The backhand to Ulf. Should we go back to Harrenhal, your grace? All that stuff was really entertaining. And all three actors crushed their roles in that scene. So that's why it's my number 3.
That is a great scene. My number 3 is Helena on the parapet, just being like, no beast shall be harmed. And like just feeling so, it's giving Luna Lovegood, you know?
Oh yeah.
And I thought that was so sweet because she doesn't want to hurt the animals too. And she's like, just to be clear, none of the animals are getting hurt.
Mm-hmm. And don't hurt the ponies either.
And those boys were nice too. Just want to throw that out there. Am I helping? I'm being a queen.
I did it.
Yeah, I that tickled me. That was the only LOL I've had this season, I think. And there's not many in this show. You know what I mean? But I guffawed. You know? I did that.
Helena, you kill me.
You devil. Andy, you're number 2.
My number 2 is the whole sequence of Otto being brought out and executed. The lines that Daemon's whispering to Rhaenyra are so fucking good. In this moment you become a queen and shit. Oh God, it's like an historical.
You become a queen type shit.
You gotta do queen type shit.
Be sure to serve face as you do it. The whole sequence is just crazy. And then the chef's kiss of Alicent being brought in immediately afterward. It's a great sequence.
Steve.
Hell yeah.
Oh, and the score throughout this moment, I gotta call that out. It's so fucking cool.
Yeah, the score is on another level at all times with the show. But yeah, during that scene, the score is ripping and a tearing, you know? Ripping and a tearing.
Ripping ass.
Yeah. Ripping butts. It's smoking.
Your number 2, Steve?
I tried. My number 2 is actually that scene as well. I know like I gave it some flack, and I think my flack I gave it is more of a, I wish we had more leading up to this moment. Yeah. But I think the moment in a vacuum is well executed. Specifically, I think the way that she kills Otto is really, really well done. I think that's a fitting end for the character. It is kind of funny. What you just said reminded me of this, where when Daemon's like, this is the moment where you become queen. They're all watching, and it cuts to everyone like, we are. They're like
all gonna
staring so intently.
Hello.
You gotta kill him. But the shot of her ascending the throne for the first time is like a great moment as an audience member who's just been on her team. Like, yeah, get it, queen. Go get there. But like the symbolism that you mentioned, Kit, with the blood stains and everything is like, it's really, really great. The score is on another level. She's rocking the Jace hilt thing. Just really, really, really well executed. But what about you, Kit?
I agree. That's really my number 2, but I'm going to just be a 12-year-old.
Spread the flowers.
Well, not really. It's the same kind of vibe, but I'm just going to be myself here. You can just shout out just Daemon killing 6 dudes.
Hell yeah.
My lizard brain, I'm just like, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Get him.
And then that dude, and he just stabs him and he's not even fighting yet. I'm like, yeah, just in case. Fuck that dude.
Yeah.
Wearing green. Because if it was up to Daemon, he would just execute Alicent, Helena, everybody, A couple team blacks as well. Just like, you know what? Just in case you're going to betray us.
What does Celtigar even do?
Yeah.
Where's Simon Strong? Get his ass in here.
He's dead.
Ah, man. His sons? Oh,
Yeah.
2? Oh, dang.
If it was up to him, he would just kill everybody. And it might be the better tactic, So it's just, but to see him it's a really stupid plan. They're going in there alone.
Yeah.
And there's hundreds of soldiers. You know what I mean?
It's very dumb.
Yeah, when
And
the
I love that
gold
it
cloaks
works.
show up, my first thought was like, if Alicent saw this, do you think she should have been like, oh, fuck, yeah, that could have been, oh, dang, that would have worked out so well for us.
Well, I think Alicent did go down there and talk to Luther.
Yeah.
But in the books, the Gold Cloaks just love Daemon.
Yeah.
And so it might have worked out that way anyway. And so she was good to call that. Because he ran the Gold Cloaks for years. He took good care of them.
He gave them
He
their
let them
gold
cut off
cloaks.
dicks and do all kinds of fun stuff.
Yeah. Best days of Luther Largent's life was cutting dicks indiscriminately off.
But my number 2, I just love when he kills the 6 dudes by
They
himself.
had to bring a second cot for all the dicks they cut off, your grace.
Because, you're protecting your woman, right? You're going in. We're going to do this dumb thing. I trust that you trust Alicent. But if there is any action, I got you.
For show.
Me being, Kit Lazer. 6 dudes walk in. Sorry, honey.
You shove her towards them.
No.
Get it, babe. I got your back.
No. I'm just saying, I kill, let's be honest, maybe one, probably none. They got us. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry for what you're about to see.
Yeah, I try.
You walk in with the sword looking all cool, and then the 6 guys run forward. Like, well, we had a good run. Huh?
They got us.
There's nothing I can do.
Damn.
There's 6 of them.
I didn't know there was people here. Caraxes. I would have tried to walk Caraxes in there.
Dude.
Get your noodly head as far down the hallway as you can. You know what? Just blow the fire.
You're holding his head like he's a dog that doesn't want to be carried into the vet's office. Get in there, buddy.
I'm pointing it like a fire hose.
Caraxes.
Dracarys. Just burn it down. Anyway, that was cool. Andy, you're number 1.
My number 1 was the moment Steve said he wants to die at 80 with a dick in his No, it's Rhaenyra crying over Jace's body. That whole scene, are all of your lives not forfeit? Have you not all betrayed your queen? All of that shit. The performance is just unreal. Unmatched.
Agreed.
Is that all of our number 1s?
Yeah.
There we go.
Everybody.
Before we do Dragon Eggs, can we just save time here? Is anyone not picking Emma Darcy for Mummer's Dragon?
Definitely not.
Definitely not. It's absolutely Emma.
Okay.
They're incredible this episode. It's not even close.
Not even fucking close.
Yeah. Matt Smith's doing great work, but not at the level that Emma's doing.
Everybody. Woo! Matchies. But let's just do Dragon Eggs. Let's languish in Dragon Eggs and Westerospection then. Book tidbits, lore, all that stuff.
Tidbits.
Andy.
I just want to call out Luther Largent, the commander of the Gold Cloaks.
He's French.
He's supposed to be 7 feet tall and have killed a horse with a single punch once. And I'm like, that's the coolest fucking dude. I wish I was there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's so fucking
What'd that horse say to him? Fuck you, psych! Whack.
Steve?
I don't have a lot of dragon eggs this week. I do have a bunch. Cicero. I do have a bunch in Westerospection, but I just read that the 2 lords and ladies that are freed from the cells that Rhaenyra is talking to towards the end is a Lord Merryweather and a Lady Fell.
Mm-hmm.
Merryweather are from Long Table in the Reach, and Fell are from the Stormlands or Stormlanders. Lady Fell in the book is like straight up executed when the Greens take over. And there's another character, and this is interesting in the book. I don't know if he's going to pop up in the show ever, but there's a Kingsguard who is a member of House Fell who still protects Aegon. So it's just interesting that the guy who is from this woman's house stuck around and was loyal to Aegon after his Lady Fell was executed by them for treason.
My guy. Solid. I think there's a weird, like when Rhaenyra takes the throne, it's an interesting shot. It's kind of side profile. She's sitting somewhat uncomfortably. And I think that's very much on purpose.
Yeah.
To be this artwork from Fire and Blood, I think.
Yeah, so for audio listeners, it's a drawing from Fire and Blood of Rhaenyra sitting on a throne looking like maybe she cut herself, but she's at a side profile similar to what Emma Darcy's doing in the episode.
Yeah, I think that was
she is poised interestingly.
Cool little Easter eggy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Andy, you got anything else?
I'll call out that I think in the intro they've now added a dead Jace, riddled with arrows.
Oh yeah,
and a dead Lohar. It seems.
Yes.
But like Lohar's dead, but she's fighting Coryls in this. Which Coryls is not the one that killed her. I say Coryls because the dude has hair.
Yeah.
Not Alyn, which a little wrong, but that's
she
fine.
did fight Coryls if she's alive.
For sure, but
fighting.
She's dead in that thing. She's laying there like surrounded by blood, and like Coryls is holding up his big axe. So like whoever stitched
and
this
he wasn't
gave
using his
credit.
axe.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So
who is this guy?
Yeah.
It just goes to show whoever's writing history ain't getting the full story.
But yeah,
right.
I mean,
Preach.
The Jace riddled with arrows one is pretty gnarly.
How good. I like that for Lohar, that Lohar gets a place in the tapestry of history.
I know.
I wouldn't have expected that.
In the book, he doesn't even die.
Well, he dies eventually.
Of old age with a dick in his hand.
No, he's assassinated by pretty shortly after this, I think.
I don't recall.
Yeah.
It just says they're all really mad when he gets home because only Lysine ships made it back, and then the Triarchy only lasts another 2 years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think one of the other cities assassinate him shortly after that happens.
I would have too.
For real, that guy.
If I was from Mir, I'd be like, come here.
You met my guy Thor's. He's from Mir.
He's from Mir.
He's from right Mir.
You ever been to Mir?
He's from right Mir. That's funny. This is kind of an old egg. I should have brought it up last episode, in all honesty, but I think it's worth pointing out because I did rewatch the first episode again after it aired for everyone else, and you remember the very opening scene with Rhaena looking at Sheep Stealer? I don't think I noticed this, but the sheep that Sheep Stealer burns is attached to a post. So she theoretically has brought this sheep there and tied it up to lure.
She did the Nettles thing?
So she did do the Nettles thing, because in the book, Nettles is able to ride Sheep Stealer because Nettles will just put out a sheep on a stake and get step closer to Sheep Stealer every day. And she did it for days until Sheep Stealer was just used to her and was like, oh, girl's bringing me my sheep. Hell yeah, let's go on a ride. Because Sheep Stealer in the book kills...
So you're a Sheep Stealer.
I like this girl. She bring me sheep every day.
Nothing but button.
Nothing but button. That's all I want.
And it is important to note that in the book, Sheep Stealer kills more dragon seeds than any other dragons. I know in the show, Vermithor just kills 100 people right off the bat. But in the book, Sheep Stealer is the one that's wild and seemingly not as scary looking as Vermithor, I guess. But so he kills a bunch of people, including, he doesn't kill this person, but Alyn of Hall
fucks him up.
Tries to ride Sheep Stealer, and Sheep Stealer fucks him up, burns him. And I don't know. I just thought that was cool. I wanted to point that out because I didn't notice that detail the first time I saw the first episode that Rhaena's doing the Nettles.
You didn't even notice it was a dragon.
I know. I was like, that's just a sheep thief.
Who is that handsome man?
You want to move on to Westerospection so we can talk about other stuff?
Let's do it.
I don't have any more DEs. Well, that's all the dragon eggs. Again, if you have not read the books, farewell. We'll see you for episode 3. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Email the show at streamingthingspod@gmail.com. Don't forget extra bonus content on Patreon at patreon.com/streamingthings. Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad, Arcane, motherfucking Firefly.
Oh, yeah.
Hundreds of movies, that kind of stuff. Now, we're going to spoil some book stuff. So, the night is dark and full of spoilers.
What must I say at your place?
Okay. Andy, do you have any Westerospection?
No, you said there was one that you wanted to bring up. What was it?
I want to know what that is.
There's 2 things. One, your Alice Rivers stuff. You're like, that's kind of a bummer. I feel like they wanted, it was kind of
out of nowhere.
Yeah. I don't know that it's out of nowhere. I think we don't really know what she wants in the book. Mm-hmm. And I think they're setting it up. There's a lot of foreshadowing there, obviously. I mean, it's really on the nose, but obviously Daemon dies when he comes back. Mm-hmm. So she says, don't come back, because she means it. Like, my magical protection is, I like it, because it's like, you fucked me. I just want Harrenhal. You said no. Mm-hmm. So I'm not going to help you anymore. And without my help, that's why I'm going to twiddle out. I'm going to twiddle Aemon's bean because I want someone who's going to give me this castle, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was cool.
Well, because
it's like, you don't ask for what you want until after. It's a big ask. She knows. Yeah. So she took the opportune moment, she thought, to request the reward. I liked it.
I think it goes back to what I was saying, where the show seems to be doing different things, and then it's just going to actually, we're going to stick to what the book's doing in ways that don't feel quite as natural or don't flow together as well for me. Because in the book, I remember last season, it was interesting that she was spending so much time with Daemon, with Daemon. Because in the book, she doesn't really interact with Daemon all that much, at least to my memory. She interacts much more with Aemond, because in the book, she's depicted as being older.
And she becomes like his ride or die.
Yeah, that she becomes his paramour, and at one point he's like, I put a dragon in her belly because they had sex.
Yeah, that's the whole reason people I think that's where the writers got his MILF thing from.
Absolutely.
Because she's described as being an older woman, and there's lots of other hotties around Harrenhal, which I don't buy. And but he chose her above all the rest. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh, he's into MILFs.
Yeah, and so last season when she's spending so much time with Daemon, I'm like, oh, this is so interesting. I really like what they're doing. This is new. Now the haunted house thing did go on a little too long, but it was still cool, and I like the fresh take. And so when she's like, oh, hey, I want Harrenhal, by the way, and he's like, I don't know. And she's like, well, fuck you then. Like, it just seemed very, okay, we don't have a good way to segue into the Aemond part of her story. So we're just going to flip the switch and make it real obvious for the watcher. Hey, she's mad at him and might betray
get
him.
out of here.
Yeah, like, get out of here. Go and get. And then Aemond shows up. It's me, Aemond. I'm like Daemon, but the D's in the rear. Actually, wait, I'm hearing
D's
it too.
in the rear.
Wait a second.
Hold on, but I'm into it if you are.
That's right. Peg me. Not me. I mean,
you can.
You know.
the other thing is what's going to happen with Rhaena. And I'm sad again because it's like a lot more telegraphed than it was last week at this point. But obviously they've given Rhaena most of the Nettles storyline, which I actually love. And most people hate this.
This is an example of them changing the story, but it being very organic to what they've already written. So that stuff is working for me so well.
In the book, Nettles is a different dragon seed, an orphan from around Spicetown, as I recall. So like the Driftmark area. And with her wiles, manages to get Sheepstealer to let her ride. And she has full control of Sheepstealer. None of that stuff happens. But it does describe that everyone was happy after the Battle of the Gullet, except for Nettles, who fought as hard as everyone else, but she's in tears, she's blubbering, she's covered in soot, clearly like just not down with war stuff. You know what I mean? Didn't like all the chaos and destruction. And so you're describing Rhaena covered in the way she's covered, right? And then she ends up getting close to Daemon, and like they have to hang out for a while looking for Aemond. And so they spend a lot of time together because he doesn't want to fight Vhagar alone. So he brings Sheepstealer and Nettles with him. And at one point, I hate this, Rhaenyra just like gets jealous. And she's like, oh, they've been hanging out a lot. I hear rumors that they're fucking. I order you to kill her.
Well, it's more because that's when Ulf and Hugh, and she thinks
she
Adam
becomes
betrays them.
suspicious
And
of
she's
all
like,
of
all
them.
the dragon seeds need to die. Kill them all.
But
then
also,
there's
like,
also that other layer.
There's the
of
rumor
kill
that
her.
he's like banging her and stuff. And it's like, whatever, right? And Daemon says, no, I'm not going to kill her. And then he flies off to fight Aemond, and Nettles just goes on her own, right? How cool is it if there's no rumors that they're banging? Because there was another, like, I don't remember if it was Eustace or Mushroom, probably Eustace, because Mushroom's such a deviant, right? But like, one of them was like, actually, I think the relationship was more fatherly than that, right? It's in the text that that's a possibility because we don't actually know who Nettles' father is.
Yeah, we don't know like anything about Nettles' backstory.
Like a lot of readers interpret it like, oh, that's so shitty that they did away with Nettles because Nettles was the only non-Targaryen writer. Potentially, it's like a Last Jedi situation. And I'm like, I don't think so at all. We don't, she's an orphan from Spicetown. It's probably Coryls is her dad, or maybe even Daemon. You know what I mean? And so what I think they're going to do is the same thing, but slightly different, where they're going to realize it's Rhaena and Daemon's not going to kill her because that's his daughter. And then Rhaenyra is going to be like, no, she killed Jace. Fuck her. You know what I mean? And that's going to be the rift between him and Rhaenyra. And it's going to be the same. And I think that's really cool.
That could be cool.
And when he goes
like
back up to around the Vale to start hunting Vhagar or whatever, he'll run into Rhaena, be like, oh, the Greens have Sheepstealer. I'm going to go fight her. Realizes it's Rhaena, and then they connect, and then they have that sort of like bondings, redemption arc for Daemon getting closer with his daughter that he was an asshole to. Like, it works. Like, it's cool.
It does.
Yeah.
And who knows? Nettles is just Nettles. It's just a fake name. It could be the same person anyway.
Yeah, Nettles was described as like a dark-haired, dirty girl.
In hiding.
And so like now in hiding, I can see her like cutting her hair.
I think
trying
she
to
might
look
actually
different.
call herself Nettles.
Yeah.
When you know what I mean? In this show. And that might piss people off, but I could see that happening.
That'd be cool if we get her bouncing around the Vale and pretending to be somebody else. I got the impression that she's just going to be out there camping for the next
Eating mutton.
couple months. Yeah, eating
Nothing
nothing
but
but
it.
mutton.
Those are my two big Westerospection things. What do you got, Steve?
I just thought it was interesting that this is a change in the book. Gwaine Hightower is riding with Crispy Cole near Harrenhal, but in the book, he is at King's Landing.
He dies when Rhaenyra takes the throne.
Yeah, so
Like
Luther,
really, like summarily, like
yeah. well, because Sir Luther Largent is the head of the City Watch, and Otto and Alicent decide they don't know if they can trust him, so they install Gwaine to be his second in command of the City Watch to like keep an eye on him. And so when Rhaenyra and Daemon show up, and it's like, well, he's like the first person to be killed. Yeah. They're like, kill the narc, and so they kill Gwaine real quick. And then we talked a little bit about Maelor Targaryen and how George didn't like that idea. Maelor being Aegon and Helena's youngest son, who's been written out of the show. In the book, he is sent away along with Jaehaera, their daughter, by two different knights. One of them is Rickard Thorne, who takes Maelor and ends up ultimately being killed at Bitterbridge. But Jaehaera is sent to Boris Baratheon with Willis Fell, the Kingsguard knight I mentioned a few minutes ago. So successfully, so she gets there. So it's interesting that they're finding a way to like, what do we do with this guy if we're not going to do the Maelor storyline?
We'll just make him a narc.
Let's make him Alicent's dude, and then he's a narc, and then he probably gets killed soon, I guess.
I hope so.
It is interesting because in the book he's
Gwaine?
like,
I like Gwaine.
oh, I'm talking about Rickard.
Oh, Rickard. Okay.
In the
We
book,
haven't talked about
Rickard's like,
Gwaine in a hot minute.
Oh, really? I thought you were just talking about Gwaine. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
oh, you're fine. Yeah, in the book, Rickard is like a younger, more handsome, quintessential knight about valor, but now he's just this old dumpy
All
guy.
the kind of Kingsguard knights are kind of duds after Eric and Eric, you know?
Yeah.
There haven't been any that have stood out as being like, and they struggle a lot, I think, in the show with this issue where like, aside from like the handful of main faces, a lot of the other people just don't feel like characters. You know what I mean? It's very much a who's that, in a way that I never felt with Game of Thrones. And of course, I've read those books, but I've read this book too. So like,
Well, the book's not even a bookie book.
right.
You know, they're not characters there either.
It's a summary, but
It's just like blah, 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 dragon.
Yeah, the coolest Kingsguard out of this whole show was Harold Westerling, but he like retired. I don't know what exactly has happened to him because he's like, I'm not doing this cloak, and he left.
He was dope.
He was so cool.
I stand Eric and Eric, though. I thought that was awesome.
Oh yeah,
was
Eric and
dope
Eric's
as
good.
fuck, dude. When he fell on the sword.
Stefan Darkland had potential, but he like went
He's got
out.
a cool name.
Yeah, he does have a cool name, and he was in a couple episodes, front and center. But
What do you think they're doing with Darren the Daring? That was a big controversy. A lot of people, I thought it was really fun. I wasn't a dick because I could be a nerd dick, and I'm not going to be a nerd dick. I will sometimes.
show me that nerd dick.
But somebody was like,
I'm 80.
a lot of people hate that that's Darren the Daring in the background. I made the video about it, and they're like, it's got the wrong color hair, which like,
Whatever.
Darren's never, have you not heard this? Is this your first? It's a huge deal.
I've seen
He's supposed
not
to have
specifically
Targaryen
about
hair.
Well, Rhaenys is supposed to have Baratheon hair, but who cares about that? You know?
But it would be strange because all of her other children do have that hair. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Darren's like the youngest of the same guy.
Well, you remember my theory that I exposited last
That they're
week.
doing like a young Griff, right?
Kinda, yeah.
Or like a Padme situation.
Yeah. Where he is the real one, but seems to be the handmaid, and they have a decoy Darren.
I hear that, but I also think it would be insane to take this character that we don't know at all, and then in season 3, halfway through season 3 of this show, be like, hey, you know this guy that you've never heard of? That's not actually that guy you've never heard of.
And
you know?
it's insane. We haven't seen him until season 3,
Yeah.
period. All rules are out.
Well, that's what he's saying though. Like that's extra insane. Like you don't even know this guy.
Haha, it wasn't actually him. And
How are you,
The audience says who?
How are you Padmeing young Griffing, the only guy that can ride this dragon that we're bringing with us? You know what I mean? That's the one like.
He puts on
That's a good
he
point.
takes off his brown hair wig, does his thing, and then puts it back on.
They
later.
could be dyeing his hair, right? Well, I guess that's not going to hide shit because he's flying around on a dragon.
But one guy in the comments was like, that's not Darren. That's just his squire. And I didn't say it, but I thought, oh, it's going to blow your fucking mind when you read who his squire is.
Yeah.
But I was like, that's so nerdy. It's not even that cool to
It's such a
Dunk
dumb
on
thing to
somebody.
say because
Wait, who's his squire?
he is his squire.
Darren the Daring.
He was his squire.
I'm sorry. I thought you were saying that was Darren's squire. I was like, Darren's a squire?
The guy was like, no, that's just Ormond's squire, not
Oh,
Darren. And I'm
gotcha,
like,
gotcha.
oh, it's going to blow your fucking mind when you read
Yeah.
who Ormond's squire is.
It's hilarious. I've seen some like really dumb takes about this show recently where
Really?
like I'm just like, are you guys watching this show? Like I don't understand why
Well,
you would even say that.
It is a lot if you're not a book reader. You know what I mean? Like
Sure.
people got really hung up on Ormond smelling the incense.
The glue.
That's drugs. It's drugs. You're dumb. It's drugs. And I'm like, it's not drugs. Everything in that scene is contextually, he's a pompous asshole and the guy's really stinky.
Yeah.
That's what that is. The poo and mud on the letter. He remarks on how stinky he is. He smells the thing, then
Based
tells
off
him to
the
go take
writer,
a
he's
bath.
and shit. Yeah.
Like there's so many context clues. No, that's bath salts or some people said opium. I'm like, opium produces smoke that you have to smoke.
He's just got the nod for the rest of the
Well, and everybody's like, in the season-long trailer at the end of that episode, there's another scene of him sniffing the little incense ball. And they're like, it has to be drugs because he's doing it again. And I'm like, he hangs it on his belt. Like he smells it all the time, probably.
Yeah, that's his thing.
Now,
He puts some potpourri in there and he goes to town.
I'll eat crow if that's some kind of Westerosi party drug. But
would be dope.
really don't think so.
Yeah, it's definitely not.
Unless it's like a really good smelling drug. Like I get high on lavender. That's what I do.
This is potpourri.
Potpourri. Hell yeah.
That was a good joke, goddammit. Any other Westerospection?
The scene in the episode when Baela and Alyn are speaking to each other. That was my first like, hell yeah, they're planting the seeds of this romance that's going forward because in the book, she marries him. And so I was kind of like, I see what you're doing here. This is like, he's like, what about your betrothed? Super sad he's dead, right? You're saying you're single now, girl.
Guess you're free on Tuesday then.
You want to go to Red Lobster? That's all we go to here.
I'm technically really rich now. Sort of.
What do you mean we don't have gold anymore? Damn it, Coryls.
Fuck. Yeah, that's cool. That's a good call out. Well, that brings our coverage of episode 2 of season 3 to a close. Next week, we'll be back with season 3. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope to hear from you soon. That's all the time we have for right now. My name is Kit.
I'm Andy. And I'm Steve.
And this is Streaming Things, streaming House of the Dragon.
Happy streaming, innit?
Let's go to In and Out. You think Rhaenyra has a second cell phone?
Daemon. A second. What even is a first cell phone?
What's a cell phone? You have a second Raven?
Oh no, a second Raven flew? That's hilarious.